Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? If you're hearing this, there is a super duper stream delay, so just throwing that out there. Oh my god, it worked. Thank goodness. Okay. Yeah, it is duos, brother. Once again, stream delay like a mofo. Anyway, I seen you up in the chat earlier. Still appreciate you. Rannickman just came in hard. The $20 dono way before the stream started. 8 was in the house as well. What's up, brother? Oof. I'm gonna try, I'm realistically gonna try not to look at the chat too much. Also, if you guys are interested, you could head on over to PUBG Mobile's official YouTube channel and watch the entirety of this. To be honest, I don't expect to do well at all. I mean, like, this is just for fun. But we'll see how it goes. There's gonna be challenges. Placement points really don't count for a whole lot, so we'll see what happens. See this dude.
your host today, and I am so excited to get into the action and check out a ton of stuff happening in this new update and Friend Fest here with this amazing event that's happening. But of course, I'm not going to be doing it all by myself.
I know how much
I have to bring in
I have like
the myth,
little
the
over a
legend
minute
himself, Dr. Chemist, joining me here in the booth. Chemist, how you feeling about today?
Hey Ghost, thank you so much for having me here. I am super excited to be here, and you know what I'm more excited about? To see these North American Next Star creators battle in this tournament. It is going to be amazing.
Yeah, we got a lot of folks battling it out today. Obviously, we'll be showcasing this amazing Valentine's Day event here with the Blossoms all season long event, but also a competition is on our hands, all right? We've got duos. It's a whole lot of fun and a very cool format. So I want to tell everybody at home how it all works so that everybody's fully aware of what they're about to witness, because it's going to be a lot of fun, like you mentioned. A lot of folks we want to highlight, but first, here is our format. Like we said, there are 50 total players all paired up into 25 duos, and they're going to be playing 5 matches of the theme Battle Royale on Erangel and Livik with our Prime Wood Genesis theme Battle Royale mode. It's so much fun, some crazy stuff with this update. But the top 8 teams of those 50 will earn their share of a total $4,000 in prizing, a bunch of goodies that we'll break down here shortly. The way the scoring works is actually pretty simple. Every elimination will get your team 2 points, and then every winner chicken dinner will get your team 10 points. But every single map, we will have a specific challenge that your team can complete, and that can earn you in a range of anywhere between 10 to 25 points, depending on the difficulty and what challenge on which map that we're playing. But the pricing is pretty crazy as well. We've got a ton of goodies out there for you. So as you can see, first place in the center, there's a lot going on here. This is all worth around $1,000 US, but it's $150 on me gift card, AirPods 4 with active noise cancellation, the Valentine's Gourmet Party Box, $15 gift card, and 1,500 in UC. And then as you can see, kind of the goodies start dwindling down as we get all the way down to 8th place, but everybody still walk away with something if you can get to top 8. A lot on the line, a lot of UC, gift cards, gear. It's really, really cool stuff. So excited to see who can earn this pricing. So Dr. Chemist, let's talk about the who. Who is playing today? Walk me through all of these Next Star creator captains and all of the community members joining them.
Yep, as you can see here, we have a lot of creators joining, and we have 25 duos. So we will have a Next Star creator captain alongside their Valentine themed partner battling in this harder. So we got Team Yamna, we got Team Dark, Team 24K, Team HS24, Team Lala Musiala, Team Night Emperor, Team PUBGM Gucci. And I want to pause there. This team right here is my first pick that I think is it's quite strong. I think they can battle it out. Maybe we'll see them in the podium, but we'll see as the event goes. And we also have a WPZN Doom. He's one of my friend. I play with him all the time. I hope he does good. And we have Farouk there that I have been a big fan from the very long time. And we also share some memories in the battleground. So I hope, Farouk, if you are listening to me, I hope you really do well. We also have a lot of other teams such as Killshot, Mango, Oracle, Pew Pew, Hellboy, and a lot of these creators are participating here for the first time. Like we have Sultan, Levi, Fish, we have K90, Fada, Kite, Creamy, Ironside, Soul Siren, and RC. I just wanted to go through all of the teams, give them a big shout out, and hope they bring out a good competition in here. I love that breakdown, man. And this is a lot of fantastic creators, like you said. Some maybe competing in events like this for the first time. Some, back for more. Obviously, we've seen Farouk around the block for a very long time, so it's good to see him joining us today. But some fun stuff, and we'll continue to hype up our creators today because that's who we're going to be paying attention to for the entirety of the broadcast.
Ooh,
but I do want to remind everybody at home about the map rotation as well.
Everyone
and the
that's
format
playing
because,
is
yes, like we mentioned, this is
everyone
all
that's playing
under
is
our
obviously really
update
good. I think the game to
our
some
themed
extent.
game mode rather. But we're playing Erangel and Livik back to back to back to back. We are playing Erangel a total of 3 times with 5 total
it's like
maps.
52 people.
Dr.
still.
Kivis, I want to go back to you. And as we're kind of preparing for
I
the
believe
competition,
my counting is right.
I'm going to ask the most general question first because I've had an answer. Every time I do one of these shows, we always talk about this. Erangel versus Livik, which is your favorite? Do you like the slower paced, game style of Erangel, or is Livik your more cup of tea?
Ooh, I definitely like more strategic, slow-paced style. That's what we get in Erangel. But lately, I've been enjoying a lot of fast-paced Livik games, especially when I'm in crunch-up time. I want to get some sweaty action. I go hop into Livik. We have hot drops. We have the new update. Bam, bam, bam. There's a lot of action happening there. So I being an old fashioned person who loves the tactics, who loves to get your squad in at the best place, get the strategies right to get the chicken dinner, I would definitely lean toward Erangel for now.
Okay, I like the breakdown. I'm very much so the same. I'm a fan of nostalgia, and obviously Erangel is the classic, but Livik's been around for a very long time too. So before we jump into the game, we're about to do that. I want to remind everybody about challenges as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at our first challenge for map 1 here, Kimis. Walk me through that challenge. It's on our screen now. Obviously, we want to showcase some of the new things that come with this update. What about this first challenge? 10 points. I mean, everybody's got to do it.
Oof, yeah, and that 10 point is as many points as you get for winning the entire game. So definitely that challenge point is important. So for this update, for the Valentine's special, PUBG Mobile has brought us some amazing animations.
He's rocking some in-ear monitors. I got the
hopefully
same
see a lot of these
similar
teams
ones that he's
completed.
got.
So there are 2 points in Erangel where you can go activate, unlock memories, activate a bonding tree.
I apologize. I am sick right now.
Once you activate the bonding tree, it creates an atmosphere of love. That perfectly goes with the Valentine's
gross
theme.
feeling.
And there you can have 2 very specific
I feel
animations.
like crap, to be honest.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, so I'm gonna let you be in a little bit of suspense of how that is. I hope.
Okay, it's happening. All right, guys. Best of luck to me. Yeah, Fear, what's up?
By the way, I forgot to mention, I don't have a good thing, so you know, right? I have 110 MS.
Oh, that's perfect. Well, I'll say I should have good ping, but I find that these custom lobbies I don't get good ping anyway, so that's fine.
Oh yeah, it works for me.
I need a weapon.
Okay, and half of the lobby is secure, so now half of it is.
Yeah. Okay, so this one is activate the Valentine exclusive performance at the bonding tree checkpoint.
So we need to dance on the tree, right?
Yes, and I need to screenshot it when we do it. However, I think if we want to, the best one would be here, but we should definitely get some loot first. So how do you feel about like doing like a pachinki? Try to get some kills and then work our way over to the bonding tree, one of them from there.
Alright.
Alright. Best of luck, brother. Oh no.
You want to land middle?
Yeah, sure.
I mean yellow, when you mark.
Yeah.
By the way, can you hear me clear or?
Oh, very.
Oh, alright.
I'm using, I believe, my iPad's built-in mic, so realistically, I don't know how good I'm coming in, but...
Oh, that's why I hear that. Okay. So you're not wearing headphones?
No.
Where did they land? Ah, there would be a snipe.
Did you see somebody?
We did. Yeah, on bottom left we have a squad.
Oh yeah.
Have
Yeah.
our game.
Okay. Oh, multiple squads.
Watch
They're
out!
going here. Okay, where are we landing, bro?
Oh my god! I just lagged out. Yeah, hey man, I apologize. It looked like I was landing good, but then my ping spiked.
It's okay, it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty typical. Thank you for the feedback on the double audio, brother.
There's no butterflies, right?
Not unless you're lucky.
They have butterflies.
Help!
Oh,
It's okay.
they're pushing.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's Gucci. Oh, nice.
Oh my god, it's shotgun. Okay. Well, that's Gucci. Oh my god.
Help!
Oh, we get recall. That's the positive. Okay. I forgot. Ah. Yeah.
Alright, let's grab a car and go to the tree.
Okay.
Or land here. Land here on my mark and I'll go grab the car.
Okay, orange.
Now I understand why people hate to play these rooms.
Yeah.
I didn't even shoot nobody.
No, it was real bad. Like when you said, oh shit, someone already got the car. Pretty awful.
So someone is already going to the missions.
Yeah. When you said, where are we landing? I was like, oh bro, it looks good. And then all of a sudden I was way up in the air again. Awful. Let me get this buggy. Not ideal.
Let's get this compound with the car.
For sure.
There is honey buzz and AK on my building.
Okay. So far just Uzi here.
I'm not gonna take any 7.6 unless it's Corsair.
No, same. I think I'm gonna play with guns I usually don't play with.
There's M4 here.
I got supplies!
Okay,
Sorry, I mean Scar.
I got supplies!
no problem. just a scar in here, but I took the ammo. AK. That's it.
Alright, we done?
Yeah, yeah. Someone just landed?
Watch out!
Someone just landed by the... We might be able to shoot them as they're running, but I don't know if you have any scopes.
No. No scopes.
Do you want to go
There's someone
Watch
over
out!
up this hill? They just... And we can look down on them. They're probably running into Pachinki, I imagine, because they stopped to try to get the vehicle. There they are. Good job.
there. Yeah, let's go.
Enemy vehicle there? We're gonna stop up here for a second, alright? Was that just a solo?
No, no, 2 people.
Okay. Interesting. You know what?
They must be his friends.
Well, if it was 2, you know, I don't know.
I think we're not gonna make the tree thingy. We need to go fast.
Well, I mean, we can try. We actually got time. There's no... I don't think there's like a time limit on when you can do the tree.
Yeah,
I think everyone gets it, right?
Your time limit is 2 minutes after the match, I think?
Yeah.
Unless I read the thing incorrectly.
No.
I had a look on the rewards. It's not bad, but we need to camp the shit out of this.
Okay. So we can do a couple things. We can go really wide. We can go back. Go all the way around. Probably the safest, I imagine. Maybe I should get an AK. Oh my gosh.
There's a
I got supplies!
like
Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Thank you. Oh my god, I just lagged.
got the 3 spare.
I got supplies!
You don't want that?
thing.
Energy drink in here, several, and some meds. Level 2 helmet. Smoke. I'm good. I'm good.
Quite good on loot the thing.
Okay. We can go the long way. I really think we should try to do that. We'll take some damage, but if we get another vehicle, we'll swap.
The zone is gonna... Oh, someone did that. The zone is gonna end up very much.
Yeah. Is that the prime eye on the map there? Is that what that is? That orange?
Yeah. Someone is at we were so unlucky we didn't find the butterflies.
Sorry, I didn't.
I said when we landed at
Yeah.
Mount Butterfly.
Oh. There's a, there. Yeah, I see him flying. Nice, bro. Can you get the finish?
Give up.
He did? You got the kill?
Yeah.
Good job. The man, bro. You got that kill?
Yes, he give up.
Perfect.
I mean, I would want to get his butterfly, but yeah. I think he gave up because his teammate was at the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Just went for the kills, you know.
We're gonna swap vehicle?
Can you stop at the shop?
Watch
too?
out!
I need to buy stuff.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Do you need anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy some heals.
No smoke still.
Need any money? Are you good?
Oh wait, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go. Bro. Let's go.
Yeah. Got it. Need to buy a tire. Sorry.
One
the-
good
how's-
place is
How's the tree look? There's an enemy there. There's a monster truck. I don't see anybody, but do you see anybody? I see the truck. It's a setup, bro. You want to try to push it? I mean, I don't see anybody. They can't be doing the animation that long, right? You wouldn't be hanging out there, would you?
I would have gone.
Maybe they died early and their vehicles just left there. Okay, we're gonna crash it and then we'll try to do the animation real quick or whatever. Okay, how do we do this shit? Do you know? We gotta go.
Come upstairs.
Okay.
We need to do the thing, right?
Yeah. Start. Okay, and
You have to post it.
I got screenshot, so we can stop. We can stop. I got screenshot.
What?
Sorry, brother. Okay, so we're either gonna have to cross the bridge, or cross the bridge.
Not a good idea, man. Not
Do you want to go? We can go far, try to get a boat.
carry on to the coastline. Till we find a boat. We need to end up in this mountain.
I see.
See,
look.
there is already cars here, so people already thought about this. And they're going for placement.
Yeah, but there's no placements, only first. How do you feel about a jet ski, brother?
Pretty good.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm gonna post that screenshot, okay? You let me know if you see anybody. Okay, nice. Screenshot submitted, bro. That's easy money.
I think they're already on premise on the left, unless
Yeah, I
from
seen a
high.
vehicle near. No, no, it looked like there was a vehicle near the shop. We'll look at it.
Does it have a skin? Because looking at its
It wasn't.
front skin. US is looking east.
Yeah, yeah.
Watch out.
It's skinned, so there is people.
They're at the shop.
Bounding pack hertz bar. The hell is that?
The only
Do we
thing.
need to use them?
The only thing. The what? I apologize. I need to turn you up.
Open your backpack.
Oh, the bouquet? No.
Yeah.
No, the bouquet is like a different match. I think it's the next one.
You're following, no?
Yeah. I'm just looking. We have a vehicle movement.
Watch out.
What?
It's not coming towards. There's a vehicle is moving left to right.
In front of me.
Yes. Far.
By the coast.
Yes. Come on.
Oh. Okay, not good.
Vehicle behind us?
People behind us.
Yeah, I see him.
Watch out.
Should we come?
We should probably just chill for a little bit. See if we can. We might be able to get these guys.
Yeah, but we don't know if it's fine to do. Yeah, I heard something like a Mirado. Am I
Yeah.
right?
No, you're right. You're right. I seen them. They were like,
Watch out.
I don't see nothing. I have the trees in front of me.
yeah, I know. We really got nothing more to accomplish than maybe a first place and some kills. So if we can, but they were oh shit! I think they're over by. I don't know. I'm with you.
Look, what is smart to do, yeah, is to take the high spots.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Watch
here
out.
or the.
Marked a location.
So I don't know who's the Mirado person. There is plenty of creators that they play.
Yeah, the scrims and tournaments.
No, for example, look at Kutsi. I'm sorry to say, but that's gay to play with shotgun. I mean, okay, it's 4 grand, but
Yeah, yeah.
kinda need something.
Vehicle behind us?
Oh, they took a hovercraft. No, no, they're on the
Watch
road.
out!
I
Took
see
a
it. I
hovercraft.
see
You
it.
see
I
what
see it.
they're doing?
Yeah, yeah, I see it. Edge of zone. And there's a vehicle coming behind
Watch
him as
out.
well.
I only saw the
Watch
hovercraft
out.
is in front of
There
us.
it is.
Watch out!
Ah, buggy, the buggy. You mean, okay.
I can't believe we don't have a car right
We had the horse.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. We're gonna win this, bro.
But the zone is closing quite fast.
Yeah.
Watch
Car
out!
here. It
I
just
see.
stopped.
Hovercraft?
Yeah, it's coming towards you.
Murado behind us?
Watch out!
That's Gucci.
That's my car too.
Watch
Yeah,
out!
look at them.
Watch out!
They went that way. Let me know if you want to take shots, brother, okay? The other
Watch
car,
out.
Did they
the,
shoot him?
the other. Good job.
Go up. The car is coming.
Watch out!
On the hill here?
Watch out.
So I seen somebody.
Watch out!
Car
On the
landed
right?
down there. I'm coming to you, brother. I don't like my position. There's a vehicle,
Watch out!
motorcycle. Moving up with you.
Watch
That's
out!
the ridge. He will stay down there. Behind of the cars.
It's smoking, bro. He hopped out. Nice job. Okay, right down below us. I'm gonna run up to zone. Vehicle moving.
Watch out!
Okay, taking shots. Whoosh, not good. We should probably, I don't know.
The Lamborghini is still. I don't know what to do.
Feel like we got it. Oh yeah, yeah, right behind, brother.
Help!
Sorry.
Watch out!
I tried to mark.
Okay.
They're hidden. You do whatever.
No, he's not. He's not gonna do nothing.
No, you see him moving up? Yeah, yeah. I'm playing with no fear.
I don't have boosters.
See that guy in the distance, 320? Not that you have to take a shot. He's in the little shack. Yeah. Nice job. Let's go. You're the man, dude. I think the guy that drop's about to get pushed by zone.
No.
Boom. It's okay. So
It's the ping, man.
yeah, you're all good.
Ping.
So we got 10. No, I agree with you. It was awful, especially on the drop. Maybe we should drop individually. So you got 4, I got 1. That's 10 plus our 10. That's 20. We'll take it.
All
Yeah.
right.
I think so. I think that makes sense, right? All right, I'm going to turn on the live stream. I'll see you in the next one, all right? Good game, dude. You've seen nothing.
Picked up a nice team fight and now can rotate into new, maybe not for free, but a little bit clearer. Now, at the top of our zone, if you will, you can take a look at Team Fizz W. With Fizz on your screen right now. They've got an actually decent position here. Well, it was decent until we got a chance to look at new. Look at where the zone's pulled. This is why you want a vehicle, though. You got to be able to use it for cover. Make sure you not get picked off from distance as you rotate into new. Now, our new zone is literally wide out in the open here. Nobody's in it yet because if you get there early, you might get shot first. It's going to be a waiting game.
So
there's gonna be a lot of
my
engagements
teammate,
on
his
this
ping is really
rotation.
high. He's not. He don't live in
Absolutely. And you know
North
what I
America, I
just
don't think.
realized? Team Gucci was on the top of the table. So Team Doom taking out Team Gucci opens the field for everybody else who's in the battle yet. They might have a chance to catch up on Team Gucci.
Yeah, and it is looking like
Oh dang,
cool
they got
fights on the outside.
they got
Like we
10
mentioned,
elims.
Sylvie Gaming
Q
still alive as
was
a solo,
9
been a solo
elims.
for nearly half of this map, just buying their time trying to third party. Unfortunately, it's going to be very difficult to third party when it's very obvious No Fear knows exactly where you are. But luckily, No Fear getting shot in the back and not able to get into cover. It's Doom from distance yet again finds the right angle.
Yeah, we got kind of screwed on
Absolutely. And
cars and
somehow
stuff.
he was able to get his duo Solozi up on Battleground 2 with 8 elimination, 4 teams remaining. And I think this is the only other duo. Oh, how many duos we have? We have like 3 duos remaining. So it might,
I'll be right back,
I would
guys.
not count them out yet, although they are outside the zone and trying to get into the circle.
4 teams, couple duos. Here we go. Sylvie Gaming,
Blue.
yeah, waiting as long as possible for this rotation, hoping somebody looks away. With a couple shots, plays on Big Blue, ends up getting an elimination there. Won't go to the scoreboard, but keep that in mind as we move over to Nubology here with FizzW looking for angles as well. Doom gets taken down. Fizz gets credited with the knock and the elimination. But team effort there as we get another elimination on the outside. We are down to a 2v1 and Ironsight in trouble. Sorry, 2v2. Ironsight was in trouble and we lose one. But Indie Ironsight FB, a solo now in a 1v2 with one knocked on the other side. Nubology has the high ground.
But I don't think Ironsight knows where Nubology is. The way he was peeking behind the tree.
Oh,
it's
no!
a 1v1 on a straight gun fight. I think Team Fizz take it.
Whoa, what shots over the top. Caught them unaware. Unfortunately, missed a few. FizzW hardly ever misses a bullet, and they get the winner chicken dinner. Fizz with 10 points added to their overall leaderboard as we calculate their eliminations. We make sure that they did their challenge. That could potentially be 20 points just from the winner chicken dinner and a challenge completed, let alone the amount of eliminations they were able to get. So great patience from them. Winning out in the high ground position is difficult. So yeah, a great win.
Absolutely, and I think they made a right decision to go into the circle first. I think Team Ironsight kind of hesitated. Maybe they waited out the blue to come in, and as you saw, they got pushed inside by the blue, and Team Fizz were in the circle. I think that kind of helped them too. But overall, I think there is a chance Team Fizz with that winner chicken dinner might be sitting at the top. But
Hi, little.
So how's it going?
I feel like we did semi alright our first game, given that my teammate has really bad ping due to not being local to North America, and he did really well. I did pretty mid. And then also the pro player that I was supposed to have, he never showed up, so I got stuck with another dude, which is fine because he's a good dude. He's a pretty good player, so. But it's not what it was.
Oh man.
Say hi to Rannick.
So they tried to do you right out the door.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. Hey, I gotta go hop into the next room, but thank you.
All right, well, good luck. I'm gonna watch you this one.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
You're okay.
That was little, guys.
all the way to the end, and I think we did see
AKA
a team complete the challenge, so it'd be interesting to see where the standings are.
You're gonna get some games in.
Yeah, no, I think we had a couple folks complete the challenge, but you're right. Hey, production was jumping around to show us all those fights too, because like you mentioned, this update is very unique. Oftentimes with updates, you get one singular hot drop that people fight over, and then we play out the rest of the map. Whereas with this update, a couple of our normal POIs, Pochinki for instance, they were very, very hot, and there was a lot of fights all over the map because of that, with the Yasna being another one with our main hubs based on our plane line. So yeah, very fun start there in Erangel, and it's only going to get even more fast-paced because we're going to Livik next, Chemist. I can only expect we'll see a lot of the same, just maybe you know, a little bit more in the mid-game.
Absolutely, but one thing I will tell production right now, it's going to be a little bit easier because there are only 2 POIs in Livik.
Nice.
So we'll only have to go between Midstein and Blumster. Those are the name of the POIs. But
yeah,
I'm looking forward to Livik because if Erangel was that sweaty and that explosive, I can only imagine what Livik brings in.
Iranic. What's up, brother?
Yeah, I agree. Well, I'm thinking back on that map.
Yes,
I think
thank you for the donor, man.
probably of the update features that they added into the game, I think the Flora Wings we probably saw the most usage out of. Some really unique ways you can get around the map and get around buildings in particular, jumping up on high very quickly, dodging very quickly. I think you had mentioned, Chemist, grabbing a knock and elimination and then backing out, so make sure that their teammate doesn't come and clean you up. It was a really cool way of using the skills that the Flora Wings offered. Probably the thing we saw most. Do you expect to see everybody else going for Flora Wings at the very beginning as well? And anything else that we should look forward to with Livik? I mean, vehicles, you know, important, maybe not as important as we saw here in Erangel. Any other thoughts on the update and unique ways that folks could be utilizing the new update even more, maybe in Livik?
Absolutely. I think one thing we didn't see, maybe some duos used it, targeting vines. So it's another item in update 4.2 that you can use to pretty much scout the buildings. So the
I wanna
Flora
see what
wings
the
will let you
end of
go
game
around
one
the building,
scores are.
give you more mobility and maneuver around it. But the targeting vines, you can go inside the building, around the building, and actually scout where the enemies are. And I'm thinking that might be useful.
Yeah, let's keep our eyes peeled for that. But I'm getting word our scores are ready. So let's take a look at our leaderboards and see where everybody landed. Game one
place.
was a doozy, and I think our points are going to be pretty spread out across the
my God,
leaderboard.
ninth
And it is Team Fizz W at the top, 38 total points with that win. But walk me through the rest of this leaderboard. This is from game one here, Kimmis. So this is the order that the teams fell in. And Team PUBG and Gucci had 36 points, even though they fell in 8th.
That is the power of
sixth
getting the
place,
chicken
tied
dinner, because
fourth?
only one team, there is only one last team or last duo standing
for third.
in this event.
No,
That
tied for
10
fourth.
point literally propelled Team Fish by 2 points, which
this
in my
doesn't-
opinion is not big of a gap,
This
because
isn't-
the event is 5 maps
This is what
long
we
and it could
finished.
change anytime. But if I was more curious about the challenge point, and if you can see, there's a lot of team. Even on the first page, top 13, we have 6 teams that completed that challenges, and even on the second page from 14 to 25, we have a lot of team that completed those challenges, giving them a lot of points.
Yo, we got spot 9, no?
No, we finished 9th in that game, but I think we're tied right now for 4th place at 20 points. Yeah, so they put us at they put us at 7th, but it's really 4th through 7th place. We all have 20 points, so we're really tied for 4th.
We have to play 4 games, right?
Yeah, 4 more.
Do you want to go Bloomster and I go Mustang? Or you want to do the opposite? What do you prefer? Because you got better ping than me.
Are you talking about splitting up, or you
You said it in before the end of the previous game.
Nah. That's up to you, bro.
So
I don't remember that.
Okay, let's stick together. No problem.
Okay.
No issue
Do,
about
do we get auto recalls if we drop mid?
Midstain or Bloomster, there's the events. So pick and choose.
Yeah, let's do mid. Or
You
blonde.
jumping? Jump?
Oh, I guess you were jumping. Hold on. We'll go blonde.
Okay. I will go for
What bars, bro?
so many people, that's insane. It's gonna lag like man.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I did say that. That was just on the drop. My bad.
We're kinda cool.
Oh my god, I tried.
Help!
Left brother.
I knifed. You see who I
Yeah.
knifed?
No, did you get him though?
Yeah, I got the kill, yes.
I'm good. I'm heading to Crab. We can loot up,
Yes,
hopefully.
yes. We need to go here. Yeah. Oh no! The bouquets? Where are the bouquets?
They're at the bonding
Oh,
trees.
yes. So that's gonna take forever though. We need to go fast.
Well, honestly, I think we don't even necessarily try to get them, but my plan was that we go to those spots and we camp them to get the people,
But
kill the
nobody
people
goes there.
trying to get the flowers.
As you saw, nobody really is going there.
Well, not yet. They will.
Watch out!
Our take shots, but I think he kept going.
And I need to play shotgun here. Looks like. Where are you?
Watch out!
Shots towards Blomster.
You want to chase that?
Well, we really only have a couple of options. We can skirt around Blom and try to get kills from the outside, even though, I mean, there's most likely a lot less people there now. And then people may try to get the flowers.
He's good to the.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, great.
Help!
Well, I guess other people had the same idea.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get recall for you. Sorry, I was separated. I got caught. Are they pushing you?
I don't know. Doesn't look like, but I'm dying fast.
Okay.
There's a... They're just holding the other side of the mountain. I didn't saw their phone.
I swear I just heard someone flying by me.
Yeah. Try to go slow as much as you can. It's okay. Like, you can hold your spot for another 3 minutes. Are you streaming, by the way?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry about earlier then. I didn't
Their vehicle is smoking!
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, brother. What?
It's okay.
Nah. I mean, yeah. Alright. GG's
Okay.
so awful, bro. I don't think I even hit that dude. Tripping. Okay. Custom room's amazing.
I don't think he even moved, no? At least on my screen. He was not breathing. He was just next to you.
Yeah, the guy? No, didn't know movement. I didn't know they were how close they were.
Hmm.
Okay, that'll
Maybe
work.
it was the butterfly, dude. Alright, I'll see you in a bit.
Alright, yes sir. Later, man. surprised. Oh my gosh. I mean, not surprised. Bro, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know why. To be honest, I am hot as shit right now. I got kind of a headache, so. Sheesh.
Definitely throwing a shoulder into a window where a third party could
Yeah.
engage. Crazy.
Yep. And did you notice Yamna was actually about to pull a trigger on Killshot, I believe, who just got eliminated, and then she was like, "Oops, I can't do that because there is another team right across the road." Talking of another team, we have another team just landing in another three-way battle here.
Yeah, Doom on the other side. And we've got people, down below. We've got, I think, 4 here technically, between a couple solos and then a duo down below. Poketana.
Did I just see someone right below Poketana
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that is...
Baby Profada breathe right below Poketana. And it's the reason Poketana's having to
So-
play safe here.
Question for you goes, who is second parting, third parting, fourth parting? Who's third parting who right here? Tell me, give me a description, right? And I think, I think this might be a battle for the respawn tower.
Yeah, the issue here is the team right below Poketana is a duo. They don't necessarily know that everybody else that's here is a solo. So they know that it's risky to push out. They also know there's several teams around, and they've got low ground position. So Poketana actually has a very powerful position right now, and it's pretty obvious that they know Poketana's up above because just shot their weapon just a moment ago. But they obviously don't have equipment probably to throw this way. They probably don't have frags to throw on top or mollies to throw on top, or they would have tried that already. Or maybe they've already used them all. So because of that, we're in a bit of a waiting game. There's not really any pressure to move yet. It's just about who moves first and who gets punished for it.
Absolutely. And we come back to the bonding tree, and this is where everybody wants their flowers to present to their Valentine partner for this event. And this is going to be another waiting game, I believe, just for the flowers. But goes, as I was mentioning at the beginning of this event, there are patches in Erangel. If you drive around the map, there are patches where you can get the flowers. So bonding tree is not the only place where you can get those flowers. So maybe some of those teams are doing. I see a Hell Girl all the way down by the power plant. Maybe that's what she's doing. We'll just have to see.
Yeah, you can see completing our challenges here, picking a few flowers on main while we take a look at our map feed on the right. Of course, still have some people up in Blomster. There's still, it looks like at least a team that's won out in Midstein. And then, of course, we've been paying attention to Poketana and everyone else in this area. I think another player has dropped into the building and actually already been eliminated as well. And then, well, we used our horse to get into the mix, and now we're down below with Munatek, with Team Yamna back into the mix to help out, hopefully, for that fight while Poketana finds one. Oh, the duo tried to back up. Like I said, they tried to find an angle and they got punished for it.
Absolutely. And this is where this might be a trouble for Poketana, because if the other duo has a utility, anything, Molotov cocktail, grenade, anything, that's a game over for Poketana.
Oh,
And I may
think
have
that's
talked
what
about
happened.
them.
Yeah, I think that's exactly. Poketana maybe peeked a hair too long, and the duo behind the rock was able to take the shots finally and take down Poketana, who was a menace around this small area. But Yamna still alive for their roster and wins the fight against Doom. Yamna perfectly timed. Couple hipfire shots into the ADS to get the cleanup. Doom goes down, and winning out down below is huge. But another fight over the... Oh no, Levi.
That might be the end of Team Levi as well. I believe he came here to recall his teammate, and Sultan said, well, you know what? We got some more ideas. I don't think you belong here. So 2 eliminations, holding a respawn. Maybe they might be able to sneak in some more. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, and playing around these recall towers is very important. I think getting your players back on the map when it's just a duo, like that player advantage of having double the amount of players as an opposition in a true team fight is so incredibly important that it makes sense that a lot of teams that, whether you're a solo or a duo, are kind of camping around those beacons. But Either way you
Yeah.
look at it, big pickup.
Going back to the respawn, do you think Yamna now recalls her teammate? Did you notice her teammate was missing, or she just stays there and be like, "This is my recall tower, and I'm going to own this"? What do you think?
I think
Or
the
she
key is
moves out of there.
yeah, I think the key is you got to figure out if you've cleared the entire area around the tower, right? You got to make sure that there's not other teams still camping it. If it's clear, I think you go for it, and then you can move on your merry way to get into zone. So we'll keep eyes on that when we can as we take a look at PUBGM Gucci back on your screen here with Deadshot alive, Gucci down. Deadshot looking to potentially go for the recall.
Recall. Yep. And for Team Gucci's sake, I hope no one else is driving by to say hello. Team Sultan still collecting flowers. So looks like not a lot of teams have completed collecting flowers. And if I can remind you, or if you aren't aware, you need at least 3 different type of flowers for 1 bouquet. So there are 2 bouquets you can complete. You need 3 flowers for one and 3 other type for the other one. So looks like no one is contesting Team Sultan. Maybe Team 24 I see on their west side might be coming in to spoil the party, but looks like Team Sultan is able to pick up the flowers and Flora wing away to the battleground. What is their duo though? I didn't see their duo.
I think they were down, yeah. And this is the duo in the area. They might have either been down. I actually didn't notice. We'll have to double check on the map again. But FS gonna be moving up here. Maybe had a read that, hey, there's a team ahead of us trying to complete the challenge, or maybe they're just wanting to complete the challenge themselves. And like you said, Bonding Tree, a little bit of a bait. It's a great way to grab the flowers you need for the bouquet, but obviously everybody's thinking that, and so could see a lot of engagements there. So maybe they think better of going there.
Absolutely. And here's Team Night Emperor Queen Bia, not aware that there might be someone right behind, and this is the beauty, if I can say, for spectators. The beauty of Livik is you get engagement from all sides. That was the nice third party by Team Hell. I believe Kite might be running away from one duo straight into another duo. Okay, I think Kite survives here.
Yeah, it does, but it gets a little scary there for a moment. It's worth mentioning, too, while Gucci's in maybe a bit of trouble, you have to back off. Deadshot playing the high ground. It's worth mentioning, our wording for our challenge is that with your duo, you have to collect the flowers at the flower fields to make those 2 bouquets and then gift them to each other. So it is necessary to have both your players alive to complete the challenge. It is something you got to pay attention to. But we are moving into the end game here. Only 10 teams left as we find some more eliminations with Deadshot and Gucci now on 8 total at 16 points, regardless of anything else.
Absolutely. And there is one small caveat to it, that you can collect those flowers and pass it to your duo. So your duo doesn't necessarily have to be there to collect the flowers.
Yep.
You can collect the flowers, and the way it works is you collect the flowers, you synthesize the bouquet, then give it to your duo. So if teams are thinking about that, they might send one solo to kind of collect the flowers. But the thing is, they have to survive, right? If you get eliminated, your all flowers are gone. There is no bouquet, no party, no 20 points goes.
I know.
Let's remind our viewers, the challenge is 20 points, double the points than winner chicken dinner, which is going to be very crucial for this map.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the difference maker on you being near the top of the leaderboard at the bottom, is whether or not you got that challenge done. To do so, like you mentioned, you could send one to get the bouquets. You got to have both alive to actually complete the challenge at the end of it. But we're in the end game here. Zone getting a lot smaller. Only a couple folks were actually inside the zone when our quick look at that map feed. And so everybody else going to be fighting on rotation in, playing on the edge of the zone here, still being a bit of trouble. There's a second. Lala just goes down, unfortunately. Night Temper picks up a couple. And Yamna is actually, I think, trying to maybe complete the challenge in blue right now, just so they get the 20 points. This is smart. This is a great forward thinking, as long as they have enough healing for it. This is 20 points, and they may die because of it, but if they can get it done in time, that's huge.
I think it's worth it. I think
100%.
At this point,
Yeah, if they can get it off. It looked like it was chunking quite a bit.
Guaranteed 20 points is a lot better than gambling your way into trying to get a chicken dinner, because these are sweaty lobbies. You might not expect a Muno might not have enough mats right there, and is gone to blue. And will Yamna actually make it? I
don't think so. A great effort. And again, it was so worth it. I think you're totally right. 20 points is so big that you have to complete the challenge. So they stayed. We saw it on the map feed there. They're way up north in blue. There was really no chance of them getting out. But we get back to the action. 7 teams here, Chemist, and fighting on edge as expected.
Yes, this is the other thing about Livik is nobody wants to go in the middle because you can get crashed at any time.
Ooh.
Talking about crashing, that grenade crashed right behind Gucci. Quan is right there to help him. Oh, Hellboy also on half HP.
Yeah, both very well placed nades. One connected just a bit better to actually get the full, and Hellboy in trouble, burning up some, but still alive. So Hellboy, Hellgirl working together here. I think we will be able to get the revive on the backside, though.
I believe so, and they still have 9 seconds to med up, heal up, and before the blue starts. But the problem is they cannot overpeak from this side because that area is controlled by Hellgirl, and the left side is quite open. But Gucci says, "I'm just gonna hook it."
Yeah, blue moves fast though at this point, and it hits hard. So we are losing a lot of life. Gonna have to use our meds as we're running, and likely gonna get picked up in transition is my expectation. I don't even know if Deadshot's gonna be able to make it in time. It's so close, and Gucci just has to keep running. Hellgirl also going down from the play zone, though. We just saw that in the feed on the left side. So both of those two teams just overstayed in that fight by a hair. And now we move and take a look at the in circle and a big fight on main. Iron Sight yet again, a team near final circle. Reminder, Iron Sight got second in the last round in terms of placement, and they've done it again to make it to the final fight, but they are in a bit of trouble.
Yep, and Gucci somehow just ran straight into the circle and nobody contested him, and that might be very costly for this entire lobby because he has been wreaking havoc, and that nade might 1v1 Matic versus Gucci right here with the pre-fire with the shotgun from the top.
Gucci is different. Plays the rock. It wins the backside of the zone. This is such a huge rotation from Gucci, especially losing Deadshot on the rotation as a solo to be able to win that. Catches some folks unaware and then wins the 1v2. He is not out of the woods yet, though. Look at right above on the rocks.
It's a
Look
2v1.
at what they are doing. A 2v1 to wrap up this lobby. Gucci is half health. If Gucci wins this, I will freak out on main broadcast. This is going to be a tough one.
This is going to be very tough because he just finished that 1v2 fight and his armor, helmet, everything is gone. And he's not even 100 HP. I think he only has bandages. So it's all about a mental game at this point. Does the duo jump down? Oh, he gets the knock.
Gucci knows he's got to close the gap and win with the shotgun. Isolates the 1v1. He trades positions, uses his shotgun advantage to push the fight, and now a true 1v1. Like you said, Gucci, not even full health, but now has all of the advantages in the world. Playing the high ground position, has the shotgun for the close engagements if he wants it, and has a little bit of miss. Finds the angle. Trades life. Look at Breathe. He's on 1 HP in a dream. Gucci's going to challenge.
Shotgun. He gets the win. What are we watching here? He was on the bottom of the rock. The duo was on the top. He gets that upper hand, goes on the top, gets that duo wipe. Do you call it a squad wipe or a duo wipe goes?
I'll call it just the best play we've seen so far. I don't know what it is, but it's a dang good time. PUBG Imp Gucci goes crazy, repping PUBG Mobile in the name and winning map 2. What a insane performance. And I think if you look back on Gucci's perspective, Kibis, on that entire map, you see non-stop action, non-stop winning of fights, and then also some of the craziest rotations you could possibly think of. Reminder about the fight between Hellboy and Hellgirl. It was so bad. Gucci goes down in trouble, gets picked up by Deadshot. He still rotates it and still wins the map, even from low ground position to start. Crazy stuff.
That is absolutely insane. But I would also give shout out to his duo partner, Quan Deadshot, because he held that fight against the Hellgirl and Hellboy, because Gucci was down. He was utilizing Molotov grenade just for them so that they cannot push him. He bought enough time to get his teammate back up. Gave him some meds because he only had bandages.
Yeah.
They traded the bandages. Quandesart goes by the zone, Gucci makes it, and one thing I called out is letting Gucci walk straight into the zone with no contest. That was a bad decision for entire lobby, as it proved.
Yeah, and it was funny because obviously there was a lot of, shots being fired on their side because of the engagement with Hellboy and Hellgirl. However, I think it was the only fight on that side, and so because of that, everybody else, they turned their eyes to the opposite side of the map, the top side of the zone. That was a lot of engagement. So then when Gucci got in, well, it was all she wrote. Gucci found everybody unaware and then wins it in a crazy 1v2 with the shotgun. Very well played from Gucci. Folks, after that, we got to take a very short break. We got to catch our breath. We got to figure out the scores. This leaderboard is going to change dramatically. There were 20 points on the line from the challenge, 10 points on the line from Winner Winner Chicken Dinner, and obviously all of the amazing eliminations. So we'll stay tuned for those scores when we come back. Got to check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun for map number 3.
As Ponine's story comes to an end, it's time to introduce our latest AI smart ally, Barkle, who will greet everyone in V42's theme mode. At the start of the match, Barkle will appear on the map. Interact with him and fight alongside this loyal companion. Barkle has excellent smart interaction capabilities. Just issue commands by voice chat or the command wheel, and he'll execute them perfectly. In battle, Barkle angrily throws stones at distant enemies, dealing damage to them. You can also command Barkle to spread his arms and block enemy attack to buy you precious breathing room. When your health is low, Barkle will use his own health to restore yours. If you get knocked down, there's no need to panic. Barkle will return to you in time to rescue you. Also worth noting is that as Barkle's health continually decreases, his leaves will gradually
What up,
wither.
guys?
You can use that to
Stream
quickly
delay
determine
is
Barkle's
in
current status
full
and adjust
effect.
your strategy. What's more, Barkle can also help you outside of battle.
See,
When you
guys.
need supplies, you can command Barkle to detect supplies within range. Traveling long distances is tiring, so you can also have Barkle carry you to a
Just,
target location
heads up.
safely and swiftly.
Oof.
Currently, Barkle supports
I
voice
feel like
interaction in
trash.
English, Arabic, Turkish, and Russian.
This is not an
However, he
excuse,
can't
it's just,
actually speak. He's only able to
just a
respond
note,
with
like
Barkle on the
total
road.
trash. Pretty sure
Change
I
your
have
first
the
language
flu
in settings to
or
communicate with
something.
Barkle in the
I feel
corresponding
like
language.
I might be running a
PUBG
fever
Mobile's
as we
V4.2's
speak.
Pinewood Genesis is now
Pretty sick
available.
how hot
Play
it
alongside a
is.
Royal Barkle and experience smart combat like never
As-
before.
as all. But thank you guys for being here.
Friendfest limited time romance coming soon. 2 minutes to unlock fun gameplay. During Friendfest, the bonding tree checkpoints in Erangel and Livik will change to a pink theme. A sea of flowers creates a
gosh.
friendly atmosphere.
So stoked.
Pick
kinda
all
stoked for
kinds
this
of
to all
flowers
be over, to be
and
honest,
combine them
so I
into
can
2 limited edition
sleep.
bouquets in the lower left corner of the backpack. Gift
We got
them to a nearby
3 more
friend to trigger
matches. It's
duo
going to be
interaction effects.
another Erangel,
And
a
unlock
Livik,
2
and
single
another
match
Erangel.
cosmetics.
The
Give
next
the
match
faded dance
is
bouquet to unlock a flower crown. Gift a
so if
surprise
you guys are curious
bouquet
about
to
points,
unlock the
you
sunflower
only
cover.
get points
Check
for
in
kills,
solo
2
or
points
as
per
a
kill,
team at the
and
bonding
you
tree
get
checkpoint
placement points
to
for
trigger
first
different
place, and that's
dreamlike
it.
dance
First
stage
place
effects.
is 10.
Enjoy
No other
exclusive
places get any
performances during
points.
Friendfest.
2 elimination,
You can also
2
get bonding
points
packs
per
to unlock
elimination,
even more
and then you have the
supplies.
opportunity to complete a challenge.
The
this
Blossom
next
season
map,
of
it's gonna
romance
be
has begun.
with your
Let's
duo.
check it out.
You gotta
Complete
enter the
missions in
heart
the
of the
event to
prime
get
wood
friend
and obtain the
tokens.
prime
Collect
eye.
a certain
And
number of
later
friend
deploy a
tokens to get the
explosive flower to
2026
deal
limited edition Avatar,
AOE
Avatar Frame,
damage
and
to enemy
other item
players.
rewards.
Good luck.
In addition, the entire
Nick?
server has collectively checked in at the bonding tree and sent flowers 100,000 times. All players on the server can collect the Snowman music track for free in the event. January 25th, 2026. Held simultaneously in Indonesia, Turkey, Egypt,
I'm
and
pretty
Pakistan.
confident
Guinness
that
World
my
Records
team-
for most pairs
I-
performing a
I failed my
choreographed
teammate.
handshake.
He seems like a
World
good dude.
Record Challenge event. Players
obviously a
can get
good
the
player.
same super handshake 5D emote
My
by
Thai
completing
ping's outplaying
missions.
me
Let's
every game.
witness the birth of a new record together.
kinda-
P.S. The permanent super handshake emote can be obtained from the supply shop.
Let's go.
Everyone is welcome to Dance in the Blue Zone. Creative flower-giving videos such as sending flowers in the red zone. Record your most beautiful or funniest moments. Be selected to receive official mysterious prizes. Wonderland Flower Shop available for a limited time. PUBG Mobile's romantic gift. Players can use their game account to collect flowers at designated offline locations. You can also follow PUBG Mobile social media accounts, locate flower shops, and post PUBG Mobile related content to collect them.
Muted. KK. Squidge, aka Mango. Nick. That's funny. This is nothing but commercials. Sorry, I forgot I was listening to that, but this is. Good point, KK. Point made and take. I'm not paying attention. Not to complain, but I feel so much worse now than I felt earlier today. So awful. Being sick is stupid. I rarely get sick too, so like, typically I feel pretty fortunate, but right now it's balls. Oh my god.
Welcome back, PUBG Mobile Next Star Heart Hustle. I'm Goj, this is Chemist, and I gotta say we've had a blast thus far. 2 games done and dusted. We did Erangel into Livik, and we're headed back to Erangel here shortly, Chemist. But before we get there, we gotta take a look at our scores because, again, we had a 20-point challenge on the line, plus our 2 points per elimination, plus our winner chicken dinner, that I gotta say, Gucci showed us the craziest final 1v2. So let's take a look
You're
at
welcome,
the scores,
Kay.
and Chemist, you can
Thank
walk
you
me
for
through
the
that
heads up.
leaderboard, from this game and this game alone.
And Team PUBGM Gucci on the top with 36 point, no challenge point, but 26 elimination point in Livik.
I don't. These
That
ranks
is
are.
huge. And Team 24K on 4th place, and that is the difference that we're highlighting throughout that match is they have 16 elimination point, but look at those challenge point. 20 challenge point puts them right on top, 36 and 36, and all the other teams not so looking good on the first page. But if you look at 14 and 15, again goes to show you how important these challenge points are.
Yeah, it
Team
does,
Pew
Roo.
Pew and Hellboy, both of them with challenge point alone, they are within the striking distance
Okay,
of 36.
the game's about to start, so.
Yeah, no, I love this leaderboard
They're
for
locked
that
in.
very
Thank you.
reason.
Thank
it
you,
shows
sir.
you
I
that you can
appreciate you, brother.
play this event based on whatever strategy.
All right, brother. So we're 10th overall.
Yeah,
However, we're not too far off from 7th, which is in the money, or 8th. We're like 4 points off. So that's something. Did you see what the challenge was for this one?
yeah, we need to go to pick up the primite
Yeah.
and the corrosive flower. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I find it very unrealistic to do all that. But
We can try. We have nothing to lose.
yeah, absolutely.
From what I understood, it's better to look after the challenge than looking for kills and whatever.
Yeah. Do you want to drop the Yaz and try to get some early kills and like just take our recall?
For example, in Livik, if we had just focused on picking up the bucket, now we will be on top 6.
Yeah.
What did you say? Sorry?
Do you want to go to Yaz here real quick? No.
I'd rather go Pachinki.
Okay, let's do it. I'll meet you there.
Say again?
I'll meet you there.
Ah, yeah. We need to land here on my map. Just to
Oh.
protect the gate.
Okay.
We're not going for loot and whatever, you know, just pick up a gun, vest and helmet, and go up there, grab the CD.
Yeah, we got
take
T.
the screenshot, I guess? I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Yeah, you're correct. We got
At
a
the
team.
by
We
the
got,
corrosive flower.
we got a team with us.
I know, I see.
How's that? Oh my god, how are those people so far ahead? You see them?
Watch out!
I mean, there's people, they're literally already landed.
No?
Yeah.
I don't see anybody in America.
They're,
Watch out!
People that just landed.
I didn't know my drop is really bad, brother.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Alright. I restarted my internet because I like that.
Watch out!
On the blue thing here,
Okay.
there is the gate. We need to protect the gate until it opens.
Yeah, yeah. Jump.
I don't hear footsteps or movements or anything.
No, same.
Oh,
Watch
there's
out!
a guy here. I think it's Gucci again. Yeah, it's Gucci.
Oh, I see him. I might take shots here in a second, alright? If he's if he,
Marked a
Down on the
location.
next building.
yeah, I see him. He's about to go to top floor. Nice. He went downstairs. First floor.
Did the gate open?
No, not yet. A minute 33 till it opens.
I'll be needed. Forgot to move.
Oh, this gate's not gonna open. We gotta go somewhere else, brother. Look at the map. There's only 4, and this one's not gonna open.
Alright. Okay, I see. I'm flying away.
Okay.
Bro, there is lag, man. Oh. Can you come fast to me before
Yeah,
the
yeah.
chases?
I'm in.
They are very good shooters.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't know about one. I just hit network cameras.
It's gonna open in 7 seconds.
But
There it is. I forgot to look at the map and see if we were at the right gate.
see, there's already people there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, bro. You go. Oh my god. You go in there, bro. See if you can. Don't worry about me.
Can you crawl over?
Sorry.
Don't give up. Your teammates can still recall you.
Amazing.
I cannot even end.
What? I thought anyone could go in there. Bro. I mean, maybe I just don't play this enough. I thought multiple could go in there.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
They
don't.
didn't give me the option.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. GG's. Oh my god. I just want to be done with this. I'm gonna be honest. I'm so sorry, guys.
Of targeting blind and oh yeah, one other thing is once you lock into an enemy, it kind of traps you for like 3 to 4 seconds. So not only you can see where the enemies are, you can actually trap them. And Georgie Gaming out here absolutely showing that. And here's another portal
Thank you,
that we
Fox.
just
Sorry, bro.
see Team Doom, I think, getting knocked down there.
Yeah.
Trying to get that portal. Looks like everyone is trying to go for that portal.
You called it perfectly, Kevin. You said it's going to be a fight for the portals, and that's exactly what it is. And speaking of fight for the portals, here it is. Fizz on the opposite side. Pocahontas been holding out here for a while.
Seen somebody going into the portal.
I'm just going to commit to it. They're trying to commit and stick it first. I want to say that Fizz gets it.
Gets in the first.
Wow.
I think the portal saved one or the other, but looks like Team Dark is already in there. They might have gotten that one portal that nobody contested. And this is what you have to get to the middle and run to it to get that prime eye right in the middle. I feel like both of these, there is a race between Fizz and Cat. Cat is going for that. And you can't do damage in here. This is the part is you literally have to do who got it.
Wow. I think it was Cat. That's crazy.
That is crazy. But you know what they can do? They can wait for Cat and team to go down. They can go behind them and try to backstab them. Do you think that is going to happen?
It was.
I think it's definitely going to happen. Got to pay attention to where they're landing while on the ground already. A lot more fights happening. Nubology.
It's okay. I mean, to be honest, I didn't expect anything great out of any of this. And then on top of that, I
Good
just...
landing. So Dark Defender, now they get to choose wherever they want to go.
Yeah, they did not decide to do that. They thought I think they said
GG's.
no, we're not gonna risk our lives. So Fizz actually going back to Milta. I think this is where they took the portal, and I believe I think Fizz decided that now it's all about elimination game. Let's go back to where we were and finish the fight.
Yeah, a lot of fights happening right now. Sultan with shotgun in hand, trying to get the two-piece, and ends up getting traded out. Georgie's right behind him, though. Getting barrel stuff here. Oh, in a bit of trouble. Wasn't expecting.
Good job,
With
Farouk.
1v2.
Farouk goes crazy, and unfortunately,
I'll be back.
yeah, there's a lot more folks in the area. Farouk putting on a show for us, man. I love it. It's got 2 total. And FaZe's teammates got 4, so they've actually got a pretty decent game going there. But Nubology now in a fight with Arishi on the opposite side. Can try to play inside the door, but it's a 2v1, so they perfectly set up the trade. I really love, I mean, that was a great trade from Fizz. They did a great job in the team fight. But I really love the fact that they came back to Milta. They knew what was happening on the map. They weren't gone that long. And they knew they could take a high ground position to pick up some eliminations. That was a nice play from them.
Absolutely. And one thing I will note here is that was a smart play by Fish because they still have that yellow life because they never left the hard drop. So coming back to the hard drop, they knew even if they engage and somehow they get eliminated, they will get back right away. So here's the Prime Eye team. So one of the added part of the challenge is you have to use the Prime Eye. So the Prime Eye has 4 select powers, and one of the powers is you can get these corrupting flowers onto the enemy. You can literally summon these corrupting flowers and make them as your teammate. So I think Cat is the one who picked up. Let's see. Oh, yep. I hear that animation. I think she's using the Prime Eye right now as we speak. Let's see if she's able to put those flowers. Yep, there you go. There's the flowers. And I believe that is the challenge complete. 25 points to Team Dark right here. And this is one of the best thing about this update is you literally don't have to do anything. Those plants are slowly dealing the damage in Sylvie. But I think she's playing smart as well because she's inside the house. And as long as you are inside the cover, which might not be too long because Dark knows where she is, just like that. With the Prime Eye, one thing you can do is actually locate enemy location as well. And I can talk a long time about the Prime Eye because it has a lot of utils. Talking about utils with the green nade here, PUBGM Gucci goes.
Yeah, Gucci is the player to watch right now. Obviously, doesn't complete the Prime Eye challenge for 25 points, but is the team in first place going into this? A late cook in a perfect land.
So,
oh my goodness, there's a reason Gucci's on top. Crazy plays. Gucci picks up the team wipe. We think back to Fizz, who's in another fight above. This is Gucci down below. This is a pretty big moment here to wipe out one of the top teams when Fizz's squad's got a really good game
10 different locations on the map, but only 4 allow the gates open.
Now it's a 3-way fight. I think it's a solo versus Team Fish versus, I think I saw Georgie Gaming on the top as well. So we might be looking at a 3-way fight to take out one of the top fraggers from the lobby.
That was really nice. Georgie Gaming still there. But Fizz making a move here, especially with the wing help.
Oh, Fish's team, Nubology was able to take out Georgie. So now it's another 2v1. PUBGM Gucci in yet another 2v1 situation. While that's happening, we look at the circle shift, which pretty much centers up. Ooh, goes. Tell me what you're thinking right there.
Listen, we've made a huge mistake. I know Team Fizz wasn't watching the broadcast the last couple games, but if we know anything, we know that PUBGM Gucci can 1v2 and does it with the shotgun almost every single time. And yet again, we've somehow allowed Gucci to isolate their 1v1s. And I think Nubology's in a bit of trouble here.
And I heard a parachute coming down in the distance. Oh, there you go. Team Kite, I believe, are coming in to take a slice of this pie right here. They might have figured out that there is an engagement happening. And if we can get some elimination, what is the third party? Maybe not. They have their own engagement going on.
There's a lot happening. There's a lot happening here on the north side of Pachiki. And there's Gucci trying to take the angles here with Nubology. Shotgun in hand again. Maybe a slight favor towards Gucci. UMP. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. Molly maybe to zone it off. No, the reach out. And oh my gosh. Gucci, the perfect weapon swap at the perfect time. And lands the one-shot elimination. That is, I think, the 3rd or 4th 1v2 that Gucci's put on a show for us on broadcast, let alone who knows how many he's able to pick up on the outside of broadcast when we weren't looking. Insane stuff from Gucci. There's a reason he's at the top.
That is insane. And that was the other engagement that we were just talking about. Fish actually re-landed on Gucci. And I think Gucci said, you know what? I eliminated you once. I can do it again. See ya later. Bye-bye.
Raven finds an elimination as well.
All this happening in Pochinki, one of my favorite drop locations in Erangel. I love this place, especially with the new update, new buildings, a lot of vines. You have a lot of places that you can take angles on, and not to forget about the Flora Wings. You can literally go anywhere around to get more angles.
Yeah, the Flora Wings just give you so much outplay potential, especially on a map with this much cover. I totally agree. Very fun stuff. But take you to swap perspectives and take a look at some of the other teams that are still alive. We do have pretty much everyone on the map, missing only 2 teams right now after some early engagements. And, well, Gucci, yet again, guess what he's done? Used the Flora Wings to get to a high ground position and isolate another 1v1. Yet again, finding a power position against another duo.
Okay, as I was collecting my thoughts, Gucci says, let me quickly wipe out this duo while getting shot in the back. But I want to pick your brain here, Goes. Everyone knows the challenge is done. Okay, so everyone saw that Cat from Team Dark was able to obtain the Prime Eye. Hopefully they saw that they were using it in the map because there is an indicator. What do you do now? Do you go for eliminations? Do you try to seek as many engagement as possible? Or do you pick a prime position in the circle? Oh my days.
Well, I know what Gucci's doing. Now on 10 eliminations, to answer your question, I think Gucci is going to fly around the map, get Deadshot back, which is exactly what happened. Deadshot back onto the map as well, and go for as many eliminations as possible. Feels like they have an advantage. I think the answer to your question, it really depends on where you are in the map, right? If you're in a position where you're going to have to fight your way through anyways, you want to look for smart engagements as you rotate to the new zone. If you're in a position where you already have a god spot inside of what could be the in-game position or some of the late-game positions with zone, it may be smarter to play for that chicken dinner. Knowing that the zone will move, though, I think it really comes down to whether or not you have resources. Do you have enough meds to be able to play the end game? Do you have enough frags, mollies, or smokes, frankly, is what you really need to play the end game? If not, you need to keep looting, which means you probably need to keep fighting.
Absolutely, and that's how I was thinking as well. Here's a 1v1 isolated fight between Team Levi versus Suloji, I believe, from Team Doom. Oh, no, it is not a 1v1. It becomes a 2v1. Suloji versus 2 of them, and just like that, it's unless you are PUBGM Gucci right now, doesn't look like all of these players can do 1v2. What do you think, Goes?
Yeah, it's a tough thing to do, and I think shotguns are helping Gucci's position. Gets another one as Cat tries to fly away with the Flora Wings, and Gucci says, not today. I will ground you, take your loot, and move on my merry way. That's 14 eliminations, by the way, for that duo, with 13 of them on Gucci. Insane. Quick look at the map feed, though. Again, we've been seeing all that action in Pochinki, so a lot of fighting in this POI, and Gucci's going to keep fighting here. Doesn't need to leave yet. Our zone is pulling near central of our map. We still see a lot of people on the north side of Milta, a couple folks kind of rotating in, vehicles probably with Creamy there from Farm, and then a couple teams coming in from the south side of Farm that could engage Creamy, so watch out for a fight on the south side of the zone. While on the north side, near our airdrop and Razhawk, we've got a couple other folks. So this next zone is really going to dictate a lot in terms of which encounters will pop off, aside from the ones that are already happening.
Ooh,
wow.
Talk about the circle shift and talk about the luck. I have a feeling Gucci has not left Pochinki, has not been eliminated even once. That means he still has the yellow life.
Yeah.
But the grace for the lobby is that yellow life only goes up to stage 5. So once the stage 5 starts, none of the powers. That's something I like about the update 4.2 as well, is all the Flora Wings, targeting vines, Barkle, the Bramble Scorpion, all of these do not work through the late game. So although Gucci might has advantage of the yellow life in Pochinki, oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. He just said he's out of Pochinki, down a little bit towards the west side, targeting Team Sultan, I believe, right here. And that's a perfect Molly, Goj.
Yeah, it is a perfect Molly. He's going to get them very weak. Maybe an opening for them to push. And again, if I'm Gucci, you've already done enough to have a fantastic game. Why not just capitalize on it and see how much you can get? Who knows? They can get the chicken dinner. I mean, Gucci's gotten it from worse situations. Gucci wants to engage in fights. He's got Deadshot on the backside. a great duo. Both can pick up a lot of eliminations and continues to land equipment. Lethals over and over and over again. What will give? Can you stop this, man? Unbelievable. Through the building, now gonna push. Insane stuff from Gucci, going for another 1v2 with Deadshot on the top side, now getting involved from below, but it's too late. Holy cow.
I think I will do a 1-2 seconds moment of silence for all the duos that have been fallen on the hands of Gucci, because he is not stopping there. But one thing I would note is, did you see Quan Deadshot was very, very conservative. He did not engage as much, meaning that he knew if Gucci gets in trouble, I will go to recall. So the coordination between these duos looks on point.
Yeah, and I also think, the other thing Deadshot was doing there, he was covering the retreat, right? He was playing the high ground position on the backside of the building, and if, a couple of those mollies or a couple of those frags maybe would have pushed the team outside the backside, Deadshot had him pinched, so it was just a kill box waiting to happen, and ended up going their way. So eliminations work out. And we move on to check in with some of our other teams. Coming in from the south side of Pachinki, we've got Raven and K90 Shot Gamer working their way into a huge POI. Trying to get some information. We've got another 2v2 here with Arshia. Another team that we've been paying attention to a lot here is that Team Arshia. I think it is Arshia as a solo right now, which is going to be brutal.
And Team Yamna was the one that got downed by Blue Zone earlier on Livik. So here's another team that really needs to step up. And this might be the stepping stone, because it's... Ooh, I was about to say it's a 2v1. Just like that, it goes into 1v1. And I think that's the beauty of duo, is you are just two players. If it's one down, it's a 1v1. And if you are confident enough to take the fight, you might just do 1v2. Muno right here going back, and I think Arshia realizes that, gets a couple shots through the window. What do you think happens here?
Look at the Flora Wings. Look at the Flora Wings. Flora Wings rotation, honestly, from this secondary perspective, was so cool to see, because we didn't see the wings themselves. We saw the player flying across the map, and a well-placed nade will pick up one. So we're going to see what Arshia can do to maybe make a play here against Mundo Tech, who Mundo Tech is on... I mean, what is that, 10% health? This is not looking good.
That nade anywhere around Mundo Tech will take... Ooh!
Oh, no! I think Arshia just got the knock, but then knocked themselves. I don't know if the nade actually went all the way through the window. It was enough to get the full and pick up both players on the opposite side, but I think they also just knocked themselves. That's brutal.
Yep, and Poktana, who is their duo partner, is almost on the other side of the map, and this might be team... Okay. Yep, just like that, the duo is out of lobby. I would have loved to see build up by Team Poktana and Team Arshia. I think that's Team Arshia, my apologies on that, but unfortunate as they run into another squad. Here's Team HS24 goes. Your pick, looking strong in the circle on stage 4. They do have a couple of teams around them, but they have the building safe to themselves, which I think is a very strong position to be in.
Yeah, I agree. HH24, honestly, they've been doing a pretty good job of playing what we would call playing for placement. Unfortunately, placement points only come through if you get the winner chicken dinner, right? And so that is the tough thing, is that they've been doing a good job of being a top 5, top 10 team every single time on the map, of being alive till then. But unfortunately, they are not able to pick up a ton of eliminations, only with 2 now. Now, on the opposite side, if you see this Trident running around and going prone and hanging out, that's our good friend Barkle.
Yep, and one of my best friends in this update, Barkle, it can literally be your third teammate. It can revive you, it can heal you, it can look for the supplies, it can even act as a shield goes. There is a voice command or a toggle command. You can actually ask him to defend, and he will literally sit in front of you acting as a shield. So I'm actually curious to see how Speed from Team K90 utilizes Barkle towards the end game, because in end game it is going to be absolute terror with the Barkle on your team.
Yeah, and Barkle very strong. Unfortunately, not strong enough if HH24 finds the right angle. I just told you, watch out.
Yep, HS24 utilizing all his IQ in here. He knew his teammate was trying to bait them out as soon as his teammate got out. And here's we are looking at Prime Eye. Oh, they actually wait. Someone else is using the Prime.
Gucci's got it.
Gucci is using the Prime Eye. Look at this guy. And one of the thing about Prime Eye is you can literally use it as a UAV. Right now, it's on the sky using that corrupting flower. Does this count as a challenge completed?
I'll get confirmation from the admins. I believe you had to go get it. I don't know if just finding it off of a body is enough. I think you had to actually go get the eye originally.
Yep.
I will double check with admins though. Somebody can help us out with that to make sure that isn't a challenge that multiple teams could complete. But either way you look at it, we'll check in with that later because take a look at our new zone.
Absolutely. And as I was mentioning, that zone shifts again out in the wide open. Vehicles come in handy. Early rotation might come in handy. And I think there is a dip and 2 sacks. That's the only cover you will find in this place.
Yeah.
So any teams that are outside the circle is going to have a very, very tough time getting in here.
That's a good call out. As per the usual with our end zones here in PUBG Mobile. A lot of open spaces. You got to play smokes correctly. You got to play vehicles if you have them. These rolling hills will help. So some high ground positions potentially to play around with. But see Doom just on the outside. Here's another angle of Doom's POV. Able to grab one knock. For another one. And here comes Gucci.
I like how you're like, here comes Gucci. Be aware, everybody. He rolls in a style with the only vehicle that I can see anywhere near this circle. But that's a very smart play from Gucci right here. Scouting all possible angles, realizes there's nobody on this side of the map, takes the cover. I wonder where his teammate, gives the comm to his teammate, and as you can see, his teammate is rolling right up to him. They are in the circle, right at the edge of the circle, behind a good cover, with 2 vehicles, looking pretty good.
Yeah, looking pretty good. Like you said, I mean, Gucci and Deadshot having a vehicle apiece is really nice for rotations. If one gets, shot at, the other one can still get away. So something else to keep in mind is watching out for their rotations as our zone gets smaller and smaller. Here's that stage 5 you were talking about, but Team Oracle here trying to rotate on edge of zone will move up to the backside of Gucci. They know exactly where they are, though, and get picked up in transition. This is why you rotate early, and if you can't rotate early, this is why you rotate with the vehicle. Able to get to a powerful position and pick up some points because of it. His kill shot is on the opposite angle, now throwing shots at Deadshot and Gucci as well.
Absolutely. That's a good play by Killshot, but the problem is Blue is ticking. Blue is not going to stop moving. So if you are at the edge, you might be able to third-party people inside, but like Gucci did there, it might be that the Blue is pushing way too hard and you may just have to abandon your position. Talking about position, this is not a bad position. On the top of the hill, just inside the circle. This might be a prime position for Team Doom, but unfortunately, he is just a solo goes.
Yeah, it's not a bad spot. I totally agree. Having high ground is gonna have to creep in a little bit from where he's at, and so the actual edge of the zone is on this weird hill. So you're gonna have to clear out everybody behind you first to make sure you don't get flanked on the rotation. It looks like Doom's actually gonna go to the long angle here, which I like this play a lot. You can see it on the map where Doom's at, bottom right-hand corner. He's gonna potentially pick up a couple teams trying to rotate in from long side into the shallow side as they rotate into the new zone, and those points are very valuable. Again, every elimination is 2 points, so very important. Only the chicken dinner will be rewarded with those 10 points.
Absolutely. And utilities that HS24 was displaying for us are going to be very handy in these circles, because you as a duo in this circle cannot overpeak. So your best friends is utilities, as I was saying, HS24 with the money grenade on a Team Fish. Doom actually taking out Quanta shot, and just like that, a third party clears out the lobby. I am going to go out on a limb and say lobby leaders. This might increase a gap or decrease a gap at the top where everything goes.
Yeah, this is a big moment to not see Gucci pick up another winner chicken dinner. And as expected, Doom makes a great play. We called the rotation out, goes to the long side and tries to catch up a couple teams in rotation over into the new zone. So a great play there with the help of a third party. it all works out for them. Now we got a couple of vehicles and a couple solos working their way to mid-map, and they're going to bullet jump out and try to get Peeker's advantage, and Pew Pew wins the gunfight. Down goes Doom after all of those efforts. Pew Pew with some nice shots there. Going to be able to med back up and move in.
Absolutely. Doom will be remembered as someone who took down the lobby leader, but not get a lot of points. But here we look at the almost the final circle, final interaction here. Couple of duos, 2 solos and 2 duos. And Team Cody takes out a team solo from the...
Ooh. Yeah, gets a solo, but HH24 actually trades them back.
Yep. So it looks like there is 2 solos and a duo. Goes, let me ask you, solo or duo, who takes it?
I mean, I really like the duo's position. They've got a high ground position as a team of 2. You can see where both those solos are down below. Our new zone is technically, everyone is outside of it currently, but even still, in our eye here at Team Killshot, they're going to be able to move on down and actually still have some trees to play around with. So as long as HH24 and Pew Pew are still looking at each other and aware of each other's angles, I think they can win this as a duo. I will say Pew Pew's position is pretty good on the opposite side as well. HH24 still has a vehicle to play around with, his cover.
Absolutely.
Look at this rock.
One thing I noticed is there is a hill between Pew Pew and HS24.
Yeah.
That means they won't directly take shots at each other. So the only person they're taking shots are uphill, both of them. Unless one person decides, oh, let me see what's on the other side. But as long as they both are taking shots, I feel like this is 1v1v2. Maybe HS24 is trying to clear out the ridge right here. So maybe HS24 says it's a solo. Let me just get 2 elimination and take my chances. What would you do in this situation, Goes?
Well, he's got to rotate over, I think, to Pew Pew to get into the zone in a convenient way that he knows he won't get shot from this duo up above. So he's got to get aggressive here. You can see where he's now creeping into the zone and able to play this backside rock that Pew Pew was originally on. Pew Pew just backs off and gives it to him to play a tree, hoping that this duo will shoot at HH24 on the wrap. And it looks like they were only focused on Pew Pew, and so HH24 does find the angle. No, he gets traded out. Had to run from blue. HH24 is down, and it is Pew Pew versus a duo. But unfortunately, that duo is weak. Trying to figure out what to do. Gonna hear the footsteps. Pew Pew in a 1v1, and Pew Pew wins it.
Yes, he does.
Simple as my
HS24 takes out
my duo. His name's No Fear. Good dude. I probably let him down, but
it was a 3-way battle.
just
One
see
takes out
Simplest.
the other takes out the other, and at the end, Team Pew Pew playing perfectly as a solo.
Yeah, I was very impressed with Pew Pew's play there, and I think, frankly, you called out the hill between HH24 and Pew Pew, and it's a really good shout that they couldn't immediately engage with each other. So they're both playing patient. But once Pew Pew heard the vehicle and saw HH24 coming over the ridge, Pew Pew knew, okay, HH24 is going to actually move out into the open. We're not technically all the way in zone. Let me just grab my vehicle, wrap out to the outside. As long as I don't get picked in transition, HH24 is in a much worse position than I am, because the 2 people on the hill will be looking at him. As he rotates out, our 2 players on the hill watch Pew Pew, and as they turn towards Pew Pew, guess what? HH24 takes the shot and takes down 1 member. And then it was 3 solos, and because of that, Pew Pew was able to get the victory playing on the left side as the other 2 teams were fighting each other. I thought it was very well played from all teams, but Pew Pew, a huge win and a winner-winner chicken dinner.
Absolutely, and I think one of the reasons HS24 got caught is he wanted some information on Pew Pew because he knew Pew Pew went ahead. So he was trying to gather intel on which side of the rock to pick. And the kill shot was like, well, I see you picking from there. And he got one of the teammates of Killshot. Killshot got him. Pew Pew read perfectly. He knew, it's a 1v1 situation. I'm going to push in because Killshot was already half health. Pew Pew takes it. What an amazing match goes.
Yeah, crazy match. I mean, I think generally, like, looking back on that entire map, we got a chance to see a little bit more about our update, right? We got to see the targeting fine, we got to see the eye, obviously some more at the floor wings. Any big standout moments from that game?
For me, was that 1v1 between Fish and I believe Poktana. That ended up being, there's a portal. and then it was a race between who can tap that button of going inside the portal. Open the portal, and it was crazy to see. And then Fish going from 1v1 to beating Poktana to go into the portal, then gets beat by Cat to get the prime eye. I think that was my highlight of the match.
Yeah, I think the race to the eye was very fun to watch. And it's so interesting when you see a map that's so chaotic. They race to the eye, and once you're actually where you can pick up the eye on the holographic map, you can't even fight each other. It's literally just sprinting to grab it first. That was so funny to me. And then obviously picking your spot on the map that you want to fly back in on is a very cool feature. But it's got to feel bad. You were that close. I mean, probably what, a second and a half, 2 seconds behind grabbing that eye and then being able to net those 25 points. So again, shout out to Cat, shout out to that Dark team. They, I think, fell actually a little bit earlier in the map. Gucci ended up with the eye later in the map, but Cat's team with Team Dark, is going to receive their 25 points, folks. That is a lot of score that a lot of other teams that maybe even survived till the final fight probably didn't score that many points. So keep that in mind. These challenges definitely worth going for. Big shout out to Team Dark. And I will also shout out Gucci, as always, because they may have not completed the challenge. They did end up getting the eye, but no points go to them. We did clarify that. Still, Gucci picked up a crazy amount of elimination points. I think at one point we saw 14 or 15 from that team in total, with him and Deadshot working together, which is, again, that's like 28 to 30 points just in elimination points alone, Chemist.
Yep, and the way that ending was, at one point when Gucci was able to wear off team kill shot from their back, I thought they were going to have a major position in the circle. But as we were talking about that, Regis, right? He tried to come up to the hill and try to see if there is someone scout out, but then unfortunately for them, Doom was there. He was able to take, I think, one death shot out. And then while he was trying to come in to save his teammate, someone else did the third party. So that kind of late stage game. And one of the things about this update that I absolutely love is the powers, the Flora wings, the vines, everything. They don't work at the end circle. So in the end circle, if you are there, it's all about how strategic you are. And that's what we were talking about at the beginning of this show, is that I love that aspect of PUBG Mobile. Yes, it's about gun skill, it's about getting that squad wipe, but it's also about strategy. How the circle moves, where you are, and where you place. And I think towards the end, as we were talking earlier, all of these teams are trying to are getting good at it.
Yeah, very, very, very strong. Some fun strategies. I totally like that shout out from Doom. Ended up getting cut down a little bit later, but a great rotation to kind of swing out to the outside as they're pushing over. Doom said, I could play shallow side of the zone. I could just kind of creep in and hope it all goes my way, or I could take my vehicle, get more aggressive, pick up some teams that are trying to transition to the new zone, and was able actually to do that against one of the top teams, like you said, in the lobby with Gucci's squad. So big pick up there, but yeah.
Yep. I have a question for you, guys.
Sure.
We are 3 games into the event, right? So we have a point table kind of looking maybe stressed out, maybe close. I have a strategy, and hear me out.
Okay.
Right? Eliminations are worth 2 points. You have to get chicken dinner, or you have to get the challenge point. Is there a chance, if you were my duo, would you entertain us going at 2 different POIs and racking up as many eliminations as possible? Or do you want to stick with your duo?
So it's a really good question. I love the idea. I think I would go with you, okay? I'm a highly aggressive player when I do play. I love the idea of 1v2ing. Some of these players, all of these players are probably better than me, but some of these players are very comfortable solo squatting even in public lobbies. Now, the strength of lobby is better, and you're running against duos, so you can play as a solo. And if you split up, especially a team that's like middle of the pack leaderboard and they need to get really aggressive for those points, if you split up, you can get as many eliminations as possible. You could pick up a crazy amount of points you desperately need in these rounds. I like that strategy a lot, and I think it works quite well in duos because of that very nature. All you have to do is isolate 1v1. The second one is automatically isolated for you because it is a team of 2. So in duos, definitely more feasible than custom lobby solo squads or solo trios, for instance.
Absolutely. And that's what I was thinking, is that some of these teams that are at the bottom, the race isn't over. You still have 2 maps. You still have a lot of eliminations to be at. keep an eye on that next challenge that we'll talk about in a moment. But for me, this might be the time to look back and see what has been working out for you, whether it's a placement in the circle or it's the elimination. If it's the elimination, it might be the time to be doing more of 1v2s. I want to see those more duo vibes. What do you think, Goes?
Yeah,
you see more of them.
I want to see more duo whites. I also want to see more Barkle. I want to see our Trident get a little bit more aggressive, okay? We saw Barkle for a moment, didn't get to see the full capacity of our dear friend Barkle. But while we talk more about that, let's take a look at the scores, folks. They are ready, and I am sure things have shifted on this leaderboard dramatically.
I am ready.
This is just from the last game here, Chemist. Walk me through this. Based on our total points, wow, some big shakeups here just from this game alone.
Absolutely. Team Pew Pew as a solo. I'm not sure how long they were solo for, but absolutely getting that winner chicken dinner, 18 points. As I
we didn't get the least points for getting last place.
The name that comes up more often than not, PUBGM Gucci with 34. Is that the highest elimination goes for so far in the event?
Yeah, 34.
I
think it's 17 eliminations, 34 total points. I think that's the most we've seen thus far, actually, by quite a bit. Crazy scoreline there.
That is crazy. But look at 21, Team Dark. Just by completing the challenge point, they are second on this map. That's how important the challenge was. They had 4 elimination, 8 elimination point, but just because of that one challenge, they went in, won that race, got that challenge, boom, on the second place. So some of these other teams that are still getting the eliminations, like Farouk with 16 points, Fish, K90 Creamy with like 12, 10, and a lot of other teams that still have elimination. It might be the time to balance out elimination.
Okay. Well, they didn't show the overall scores. They're a little slow on that front. So, let's see. Oosh. See what's up.
Hello.
Hello.
Isn't it here the corruptive flower thingy? Somewhere here?
Yes. More like.
We're gonna land there.
More like there.
Alright, we're gonna land to the Fisker Hus, whatever that goes.
Oh yeah.
Loot up.
Okay.
Take the loot from there and then maybe fight. I'm sure people will come there. Or we can run straight to the event so we get the recall.
Yeah, we can do that too. How about let's do that. Let's drop mid. I'm gonna try.
No. We need to get the flower, mate, because there's no another one. It's just once.
Okay.
We don't have a chance of getting kills and stuff. We need. If we want to keep our spot at top 8 or top 9 or anything, we need to try this way.
Someone drop by you, I believe. Someone drop to the south.
Where is the helmet when you need it? Can we go fast to the corrupted flower? People landing, no?
Yeah, they're near the corrupted flower. I could probably shoot it from here, to be honest. I'm doing it.
Help!
Oh, behind us, man. At the boat. He's at the boat.
Marked a
going
location.
sideways.
Someone just landed on me, brother.
Someone
oh my
landed.
God.
Someone.
Watch
He's
out!
landing on the road. On the road. He landed on the road.
Bro. 2. I'm in trouble now. Oh my God. Well,
Let's stick together, okay?
yeah,
Let's just stay together.
yeah. GG's. Wow. I'll be honest. I thought we were kind of sticking together. We were pretty close to each other.
And here's our Midstein. One thing about
I
as you land,
I don't
you
know.
are hearing gunshots everywhere. It's like, this guy is shooting that guy, this guy is shooting that guy. Lala right now is hearing probably 5
Thanks, Nick.
different
Bro.
gunshots at the moment. So this is gonna be interesting battle to see who
I'm
wants
just ready to go to bed,
be on the
brother.
top with all the elimination, all the chaos going around. And I am actually interested in looking at that corrupting flower. So if production goes to that map, we'll see if anyone is actually fighting over there, because I believe there is no yellow life at that corrupting flower goes.
Yeah, good shout. We'll keep our eyes on it. Majority of the action here. See if we can swap over shortly. Doom still alive, looking for maybe even a cleanup or a revive. And, well, with some shots thrown down on his doorway, he
Bro,
knows that
I feel
at the
so
very
bad
least
for my
there's a lot more
teammate.
people inside of this building still, as a couple rosters are still here. We're seeing a lot of different fights happening.
Absolutely, and this is another place where you absolutely have to be on top, because like we were talking about, a majority of the points, if not for challenges, will come from elimination. So if you want to leapfrog someone in front of you, which between team number 2 and team number almost to the 10, it's only a matter of 6 eliminations, which I'm pretty sure you can easily get at the hot drop. Look how many teams there are, Ghost.
Yeah, that's 100% correct. Another big fight here. This is Team Dark. We're paying attention to them. They just scored a ton of points from the challenge, and a nice shot over the top for the trade out on Cat. Down goes Creamy's team, and gonna be able to get the revive here. A nice save. Team Dark looking good to start things off here for this round. And here's a look at our map feed.
There you go. As I was mentioning, we still have a lot of teams centered in Midstein. It might be that they realize the mega corrupting so they're like, oh yeah, let them fight it out over there. We are going to utilize our free respawn, that the yellow life that you get from the POI. We'll get as many eliminations as possible here. Then maybe we'll go to the corrupting cloud. But Ghost, what do you think? It might be too late. Someone else might take those 25 points.
I know. I'm a little bit worried about our timing for some of our rosters, but everybody looking for some eliminations. You see Team Levi trying to push here, get closer and closer to another fight as they're trying to clear out everybody behind them so they can take a breath for a moment. It's going to be Baby on the other side. And
Good
no,
try.
Barbie loses the team fight. Gonna clean it up with both players still alive inside.
Yep, and I think Levi still had that yellow life, so they are going to respawn back. The question is, are they going to a respawn tower where we will see another 5-way fight? But here's Dark back in action again with the Flora Wings. 4 elimination, looking like a good start for Team Dark.
Oh my God.
Great start for them.
I should have.
For this position.
I don't know.
As expected, by the way, Dark, and on the other side, that's Nubology from Fizz's team. called both of those out perfectly, playing around this position.
And here's Team Dark. Oh, this is Cat from same team. And one of the thing about a Livik hot drop, especially in Midstein, is this main building goes. You have Flora wings. You go onto the roof. You have a bird eye view of entire hot drop. So everybody else have to somehow find a way to get on top, because look at the other buildings. They are all wide open. But Team Dark, where they are, you have these little ridges made by the shape of the roof, and you can actually absolutely farm the lobby from there. So let's see how that works out for everybody else in the hot drop. But they can get third-partied by someone else if they wrap around them onto the hill. Do you think that happens, Goes? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think third parties have to happen in a position like this. We've seen it over and over again, over peaking shoulders, on this balcony, and then you're going to get shot in the back by a different team. Happens every single time we play.
Yep.
Vic,
And
Gel, doesn't matter.
yep, absolutely. And here's Dark again, making
Well, that was
best use of
aggressive.
that Flora wings goes in. Here's the 1v1.
Early engagement.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, looks like Nubia is going to win that one, but no. A reach out there from Cat, and then the help here with Dark Defender working together. Very well done from that roster.
Sorry,
to win.
noob.
Absolutely. And Team Dark was the only one that completed the challenge. Although they went out of the lobby early, they were still on the second place at the end of our game number 3. So this looks like a great build-up from Team Dark. Might be a turning point.
Oh
and
no,
might be a
Farouk
team
just got knocked.
that we will
Oh,
look out
no.
at the end of this match. Oh, Farouk!
Farouk.
What happened?
He was trying to fly in, and Dark was ready for him. Caught him in transition. That's brutal. Farouk in trouble, unfortunately, and we'll see if maybe teammate can get him back. But
Yeah, one thing you cannot do is fly around that freely in this hard drop, Goes.
Oh man.
there's a look at.
I didn't know there was another
the rest
corrupt
of the
flower
players and
spot
the
here in
flower
midstream.
there. Yeah, bottom of your
Mhm.
screen.
That is the calm after the storm. Look how many people that landed here. Now we down to 4 duos. There is no solo around, so it's gonna be a interesting 3-way battle. And Dark gets a mango on kill feed. That might be an opening for Team Dark to push up. Maybe Team K90 try to third party Goes right here.
Yeah, I think so. Looking at the flower, making sure that they're the ones that are able to secure this position on Midstein.
That is not the
Middle of
right
map.
flower that they're defending, by the
These are-
way.
These corrupting flower are actual enemies too. You can think of them
Yeah.
as a little NPCs that will try to either distract you or that will deal like damage. So every time this flower spits out this ominous venom, it will take out like 5 to 10%. So you have to be careful with that. You don't want to be 1 HP and taken out by a
Yeah.
corrupting flower Goes. Oh,
Yeah, it's hitting Dark right now. Dark Defender in the back as he's trying to play this fight indoors. He's able to get upstairs to play the high ground position. 2
Oh
down
my
below.
gosh,
The
no
problem is
way.
Teammate doesn't need it though. Gets 1, gets the second low. Now they can swarm here and win
Oh
the
my
team
gosh.
fight. Dark is on top. Very well done yet again.
Nice.
we were asking for 1v2s, and I think Dark heard me. Dark said, "Chemist, hold my drink. I'm right here, buddy." So back-to-back 1v2s by Dark. Looks like we have
Nutsy. I'm
another
so
team
far
that
from God in
potentially,
this.
went on a little
I
team
am
talk or a duo talk
destroying
and
my
is coming
team's
back very
chances, to
strong.
be honest.
And as
I'm
we,
not-
look at the
I
map
was-
speed Goes,
I didn't
still see
think I was going to be a
that
team
corrupting,
captain because
plant
of events.
right on our
I
east
became
by
a
the
team
east
captain.
port. You see a lot of teams around there. I wonder
And
if one of those teams, I see
Destroying my
Amico, Team
team's
Raven,
chances, dude. I
K90,
feel like garbage.
have they completed it or the
My
power
brain's
is
not
still there,
working.
Goes?
Yeah, I'm wondering maybe if Pew Pew did. Pew Pew's actually been around that area for a while now. Saw their name over there near the beginning of this game, so we'll try to get a double check on that as we can, as we check in with any of our teams still alive here in the middle of the map.
Yep, K90 is one of the teams that was close by, taking shot
There
at
they are.
kill shot. Yep, nope, the flower is still there, standing
Crazy.
strong in the middle. Crazy. Look how many teams are going to circle around. And you know what would be my wish list? Goes, hear me out. The circle ends around the flower.
That would certainly be, yeah, that would be fortuitous. That would be a lot of fun to watch. PewPew's been trying to hold this position down for so long, playing outside of the flower, and just hasn't been able to make a move. See Fizz's team slowly creeping in. K90 also moving to this position. They've been fighting in this area and moved over to the east, so a lot of folks just kind of biding their time and waiting for somebody to make the first move and then, frankly, get punished for it.
Yep, entertain me goes. Say the flower is in the circle. You have 4 teams remaining. Do you go for chicken dinner? Oh, someone is actually using M249. Oh, someone is able to take it down. That might have been kill shot.
Oh,
did
Fizz!
He's
I think
gonna-
it was Fizz. Fizz goes for it, and either Killshot takes it down, and then he trades it out.
I think he got the
Pew
screenshot.
gets the kill on Fizz. Down goes a Fizz.
I think
An
he got the
elimination
points, though.
for Pew Pew. Been playing this window so patiently.
Absolutely. Now the question is, was Fish able to complete the challenge, or was it Killshot? Because it looked like Killshot was taking the shot at Flower. Right when it went down, Fish was able to take Killshot out, and Pew Pew said, "Yo, where are you going, my guy? I'm right here," and was able to take out Fish. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happened there.
It is going to be
Yeah,
interesting
I'm not
to see.
exactly sure. It was really close because I think, like you said, I think Killshot actually took down the flower, and then Fizz came in, took down Killshot, and then, then
Yep,
Pew Pew
yep.
got into the mix and traded as well. But even more fights as we swing over to Team Doom. They've been menaces on the map. Let's see if they can maintain that position. The answer is yes. Able to win over Hellboy, who goes down, and I believe a full wipe there on Hellboy and Hellgirl.
Absolutely. Now, I'm gonna go back to my wish list goes. As I was saying, the flower was there. Now your flower is gone. What do you do? The challenge is gone. My wish list was not completed. PUBG Mobile said, nah, it's gonna be too chaotic. So my wish list is gone. But now the question is, the challenge is gone. Now the only way you can earn points either is by winner chicken dinner or elimination. And as you see the map feed, the teams are pretty spread out, and
Wow.
Oof, that's a very good news for team number 2, Soul Siren. But a lot of teams down south by Midstein from that team, it's not looking
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, Midstein is still technically at least partially inside the zone. Let's see what Botaclat can do. Unfortunately, not much. K90 Shot Sniper having a pretty solid game as well. That's going to be 4 eliminations for them. And yeah, the big question is, I'll keep you all updated. If we get word from production and admins on who actually completed the challenge, that will certainly dictate their play style as well. Because if you've already netted yourself 25 points, then you can kind of play really aggressive. You've already got those points logged.
I'm gonna be
already in the
honest.
bank. You don't have to worry about
I don't know if
anything
anyone's
else.
listening to
Winner,
this.
winner, chicken dinner,
Originally, I
that's
signed
playing
up for
for
this event
eliminations would be the play
because
if you're not
I
already
swore
taken
they
down,
said
but
that you were
still
able to
Absolutely.
pick your duo.
Absolutely.
And
And
it was-
talking
I was
about
just gonna play with a
elimination,
friend
Team
and
Dark
just have a
sitting
good
on
time.
9 elimination. That is a
Turns
prime
out they
number
kinda,
of
like,
elimination with 13 duos
Decided to
still
pair
alive
us up with
including
other creators, which is
Yeah,
cool.
this is a great
I'm
game
playing
for
with
them. We saw how
No
aggressive Dark
Fear,
was playing. Once they
which
got into the second place position
he's
on our leaderboard,
good.
things like it feels like things really turned
So that's
their
cool.
direction. They
But
went for challenge last time. This time they're playing for the challenge.
wasn't what I
theoretically,
expected.
but they're really been playing for a lot of our eliminations and winning a lot of really crucial team fights. So well done
Yeah,
from them thus far.
Absolutely. We still got 23 players remaining, so that means even if you discount one duo, that's 40 points up for grabs. But chicken dinner only. Ooh, Dark might have overcome it.
Dang, this shotgun is
right
just too
here,
much.
costing him the life. The question is, can he still be brought into the battlefield? And as talking about bringing their team, it looks like Farouk, my guy, is going to be alone in this Valentine's event. What do you think? Good.
Hey, he got taken down earlier, was able to get back into the map. Now his teammates down. Farouk's just doing the best he can right now to try to stay alive and just be alive later into this map. They do have 4 eliminations, so not a goose egg or anything crazy. Still a decent game going. Farouk can stay alive here. They still have a chance to get some more points on the board and slowly creep up going into the last round.
Yep, and look at the zone. It actually helps him. Here's the engagement between Levi and Cat. Cat is able to... Ooh. I think, yeah, Cat was Dark's teammate. Ooh,
Wow.
there you go. That is a nasty third party by K90.
Oh, no. That was a lot of things that just happened all at the same time. So it looks like Dark's team, even though they had a great game going, they're fully eliminated from what I could tell. We'll double check that and make sure that's correct, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Pew Pew eventually goes down as well. And then all of a sudden, K90's team on our screen right now just got wiped as well from Soul Siren. There was utter chaos as we swung back and forth. And also, Farouk was driving into what looked like cover, and unfortunately, it was the enemy. So Farouk went down as well. A lot of folks went down very quickly, and we're already down to 9 teams.
Absolutely. That speaks to the volume of the intensity in this event, especially in this map right now. So many things happening. I was talking about 1v2, and just like that, we see a team out. I think that's a duo. Killshot and NRI Gaming going out of the lobby. Here's Team Lala trying to reset. They might actually get pushed by another team right here. So much thing happening goes. What do you think? Who do you think takes the winner chicken dinner if you had to guess right now?
I'm really looking at this Doom roster, honestly. I actually quite like their position inside the zone. They've got their vehicles to play with. They've got a full team of 2. They're outside the new zone, but they're going to be playing for a lot of these eliminations in rotation. So I actually like Doom a lot right now. They seem to have some information. So you can take a look at like where Levi's at right now as a solo on the south side, the longest way to go to the zone. You can see where Georgie Gaming there is in that light blue, also in trouble. But as we swing over to Lala, they've picked up one with the shotgun. And it looks like Doom, actually, as much as I was touting them, they a little bit of Castle Curse here. Looks like teammate is down, and almost Doom was able to get the trade.
Absolutely. And briefly at the moment, when we looked at the circle shift on stage 5, you know, let me ask you this. Guess what team or what duo was the only duo that went into the circle goes right here?
Yo, tell me. Is it our friends? Is it Gucci?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. I took a look at the map feed and then I saw them dead center. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Shout out to production. There they are. Only
There you
team in
go.
zone waiting on the win. I love it.
The only team that you do not want to be in the circle if you are trying to look for a winner chicken dinner. Which brings me to Team Doom, who is down, but Slowzy trying to make that mad dash for the circle. Blue is going to be on his back. Here's Team Gucci actually. Only with 2 elimination goes. What happened?
Yeah, I think it was just a slower game for them, but I don't know exactly where maybe they could have gotten more aggressive. I think at the end of the day, Gucci's team, they're just trying to win. And so I think they want those extra points. They've already got a really good position on the leaderboard. And unfortunately, hard to win with Gucci going down. And Deadshot in trouble down below. Lala gets really aggressive with the shotgun on the low side. And they're getting shot on the far side from FS. They get trapped even though they had best position. This is the one negative to rotating early, is that if you go to best position, you can get third party very easily because everybody's going to converge on you. Lala also wins the gunfight down below up on FS, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's
1v1.
1v1 with a Lala playing for the win here against Solgi.
Anish Patel.
Absolutely. And
Hello.
Slowzy is actually in Team Doom that you called out earlier. Could be up for the chicken dinner. It's a 1v1. Both of these players know their location. Both of them cooking the nade. Slowzy might be a couple seconds ahead. This nade might actually do the work. Look at that nade going back after Lala was 2 seconds late in pulling up that grenade. Slowzy clutching it for Team Doom with the winner chicken dinner. What an absolute chaos of a match goes.
Wow. Hey, I mean, look, I called it on that one. I think there were a lot of factors that led to Team Doom's win, but I really like their position on the map. And I think, unfortunately, again, like I'll repeat myself a little bit, the one negative to rotating early is that everybody can converge on you. And once you have multiple teams fighting you, it's very difficult to win. Yes, can our friend Gucci win 1v2s? Certainly. Wow. But winning against multiple teams, especially from different angles, one down below you, one looking over your top side, you've got nowhere to run, you've got nowhere to hide. So they get cut down with not a lot of points for the first time this entire tournament. And Team Doom came in from the far side. Another great rotation from them, and they're able to win because of it. And, well, because of a well-cooked grenade.
Absolutely. And one of the things that I will point out is as the event goes on, we are in our 4th map. People want elimination. If the circle is
Yeah.
small and they hear some gunshots, they will turn their eyes toward you and be like, okay, there is an engagement happening. Can we somehow sneak in that 1 or 2 bullets? Can we somehow sneak in 1 or 2 utils and steal that elimination? And I think that's what exactly happened with Team Gucci and Quantes. Saw that they were pushing that
Yeah.
duo in the compound, and Team 24K was able to capitalize on that, which gave an opening for Team Doom, rotating all the way from east side, free, nothing, into the circle. Give them a very good position. Sloji with that great
Oh
nade
my
on
gosh.
Lala to get that winner chicken dinner. That should be a good motivating for
I've
them
seen
to
nothing.
go into the game 5 goes.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Again, our winner chicken dinner is 10 points. That's a huge win. But I think the big question mark is that challenge. It was 25 points. We got our admin's ruling, okay? Now, Canvas, I'm going to read this because this is crazy. This is what we saw in broadcast, but we weren't sure exactly all of the context. So to read this out, this is from our admin team. Team Killshot and Team Fizz both eliminated the Mega Flower and earned the supplies. They will both receive credit for the mission because of the sequencing that went down. Fizz pulled from a camper spot on the roof opposite of Killshot, who hid behind a rock, and both shot the flower at the same time. Killshot got eliminated in the process, but they technically both completed the mission. So we have 2 teams.
I don't
earning
know
25
about that
points
decision.
because of a crazy circumstance.
Wow, so you are telling me Pew Pew, who had a clean angle at that flower, could have shot the flower and got 25 points.
That's right.
You're telling me, oh my God.
Correct. It was a crazy sequence, and Pew Pew actually was the one, again, that cleaned it up, but didn't get engaged earlier in that to grab the supplies afterwards or shoot the flower in the meantime. And so, yeah, wild circumstance, but 2 teams end up picking up those points, and we'll see that reflected on the leaderboard whenever it's ready, and certainly will shift things up.
That is absolutely crazy. And those 25 points are going to be massive. So I'm expecting a huge shake-up on the leaderboard. What do you think, guys?
I think so too. I want to take a look at the game leaderboard and see who is at the top of the leaderboard from that game. Big shout out to Team Doom. We're getting a lot of support for them in the chat as well. And they had a great game. You can see them at the top of our leaderboard with 14 elimination points. That's 7 eliminations plus their winner chicken dinner for 24 points. And take a look at Fizz and Killshot. They're 8th and 9th on that map. But 25 points apiece puts them up to 29 total, our top scorers. A little bit of a lower scoring game across the board than some of our other maps. Maybe because of some early aggression. Maybe teams got full wiped earlier than usual. But what do you think, Kivas? Any other standout numbers on this board?
Not really, but one thing I did notice was the top 4 teams, they're only separated by 5 points, almost 7 points if you think about 22 versus 29. That was not the case in our previous matches.
Yeah.
When we were looking at the game leaderboard, it was a massive difference of like 10 plus points, almost getting to 20 when we look at top 5. But looks like teams are starting to figure out the strat, whether it's a challenge by Fish and Killshot, or whether it's eliminations by Team Doom and Lala, even Team Sultan with 22 eliminations for them. Shout out to them. Hopefully they can continue this momentum, and I'm very curious to see how this goes into overall leaderboard. I'm guessing PUBGM Gucci is still sitting on top, but that's 6 points by their standard is looking stinker. What do you think, goes?
Yeah, I know. That's got to be frustrating, even though you had such a big margin. I will shout out Team Sultan as well, by the way. 22 elimination points right there in 6th place from that last round. That is actually the most elimination points from this round. So they had 11 eliminations. So they were cooking out there for a little while, and that's certainly going to help them on the leaderboard. Let's take a look at that overall leaderboard. This may be the second most important overall leaderboard we will see thus far.
We got no points since the first game. That's my bad. Bro. Oof. Here, you want to do military man? We'll just try to get some kills. We get the automatic recall, and then we can look towards moving towards farm or something. Going for it, brother.
Sorry, my bad. I said yes.
Okay, no problem. Do you know at what point you can get Barkle? I've never actually gotten him before.
You got to go to his spawn, yes.
Yeah.
There's no time, man. To be honest, I never will have time to go and call him. He's annoying. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
All I did in this event is land, kill, die, reset.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's okay.
I'm surprised you're alone.
Yeah, I would have thought someone would have came here, to be honest.
Like good butterfly.
This is awful. There's only a monster truck over here. And a buggy.
It's okay. Almost falling. Oh, about falling.
Okay.
Do we have Barkle in military base? No.
No, it's only
Go to
only
farm.
farm, yeah.
We got senses. And what we have to do with it?
All we have to do is join him and then post a screenshot. But you have to be the first team. You want to take this,
No, go.
Okay, sorry.
And then that means we should have landed in farm.
Yeah. Well, I don't know when you can unlock Barkle. I don't.
There is no time limit. You just have to give you some sort of signal. Like, oh, people here. Or I think we can close when the portal is open. Ah, no. I went once
Oh yeah.
to operate, and no, the carry thing, the carry me thing, he wouldn't even make a step. And since then, I never used.
Yeah, yeah.
He's good though if you like super mega ultra pro max camper. He can heal you up until zone 7. It's good.
Help!
Oh my god, brother.
Watch out!
Hey, someone got your vehicle already. Oh my god, I'm impressed. Really swapped seats and tried to kill me.
Vale. Pobrecito.
I'm gonna get you recall, man. Okay, we're not.
It's okay. Take it slow. We looked. I didn't check what was the challenge, to be honest. We should have landed there already.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought someone just landed on me, brother. Man, this is pretty unbelievable.
Have M4 AUG? Oh no.
Yeah.
Kinda need this SMG. He's still on the same stairs.
Just waiting for the teammate to come destroy my life. Awesome. There's a teammate. Oh, we gotta fight.
Yeah, you had their. Oh, I think they killed the guy above.
Yeah,
Doesn't look bright, to be honest.
it does not look good, brother.
The recall is being camped, I think. So.
It is, I mean,
Eh? Farouk won't change his spot unless he gets knock finish. Whoever you had in the very beginning above you, they come from the recall. So. Farouk is moving.
someone will.
You can try to get the guy above your head if you flank him with a butterfly.
Oh, just,
Oh, such an easy kill there.
yeah.
Oh.
Would have been,
They have butterflies. You could have land on him, blind him.
bro. I know. Okay. I'm gonna try to get out of here. I'm gonna try to get this recall. This is really what I want. It's just you to be able to play a little bit more. Oh my god, why?
You're lucky. But this lobby died fast.
I'm recalling a teammate. Thanks.
Bro, nice.
We made it.
I mean, you know, brother. Pretty sure there's some wings up in there somewhere. Level 2 helmet over here. Some meds.
Oh, wait. I wish they were.
I don't even know what to do. We could take Yaz, since we, you know, Barkle's pretty much a done deal.
Ah, now we just have to wait for the zone.
Yeah.
You really want to camp it out? Come, let me drive.
Yeah.
If you really want to camp it out, I will show you.
Let's do it. I don't care.
Okay, no, that.
Oh, what's that? Multiples? Oh my god. Where's this dude? Get out of here, bro. You're killing me. Bro, I find this really unbelievable. The camping spot. Hey, here, bro. Bro. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like shit, but I had a good time. My apologies for you know, not doing a good showing, man, but I appreciate you hopping in and gaming anyway. Maybe we can. So what server do you typically play on? Is it NA?
Europe.
Oh my gosh. Bro. I would love to play some normal matches with you sometime, you know what I'm saying? And like on your server or something, alright?
Whenever you want, I send a friend request. So
Oh, I accepted it. I appreciate you,
Alright.
alright? Have a good night, Brand.
No problem.
Thank you.
Too, you too. Bye, 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 bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. That was just something. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh.
Closer to Team Gucci. What do you think? Do you think Team Fish has a chance to
Okay.
close out? What was that?
So real
A
quick,
30-point gap?
Nick,
I think
one
it's
directional
technically
driving
possible. They need a
with
couple
the
things to
joystick.
happen. One, we're gonna have to
Yeah,
check
I
in with
tried
Gucci and
that
see if they're alive.
the other
I
day
assume
in the
they are.
beta.
We've
It's
only
the
lost
first time
4
I've
teams.
ever done it,
And
and
if
it's
Gucci
not
hasn't come
bad
down
at all,
early,
to be
we
honest.
need to try to hunt them
I
down.
think it's
That's really
preferable
your only
to
option. I think if Gucci has
what
an
I have
okay
selected.
game,
And I
I
cannot
doubt Team
believe
Fizz is able to catch
there
them.
were people
Unless Team
right
Fizz
there.
can maybe
Yeah,
get the
it
winner
was
winner
the
chicken
most
dinner. That
unbelievable
could
thing.
be the difference
I
maker.
couldn't find
So,
the damn
checking
exit
in here,
car
it does
button.
look
I
like
was- I had a
Deadshot and
moment.
Gucci are playing quite slow, and as I say that, they do find their first elimination. But it is their first.
I really
so
appreciate
that is
everyone
good news if
that
you're
hung
Fizz
out.
fans.
I'm gonna
Yep, and
call
it
it
looks
like
like
right
production
now
needs to
because I feel
keep
like
showing
total
us Gucci.
garbage. So
And
I'm
as
gonna
soon
go
as
pass
he
out.
sees
You guys
on
do
the
me a
screen,
favor.
he's like,
You should
"Oh,
head
I'm
on over
on
to
the
the
screen. Let
PUBG
me get
Mobile
some
official
elimination."
YouTube channel
What do you think? Is that
and
what's
watch the
happening,
rest of the
Gucci?
stream there.
I think so.
I apologize
think they,
to my
honestly, what I think
loyal,
they're doing is they had
amazing
such
supporters
a gap that they're willing to play a little
for
bit more conservative,
not
a little
putting
bit more
on
patient,
a good
but
show
maybe
at
hurting
all.
their chances a little bit.
You
just
guys are
because they're not
amazing.
earning as many points. But
Hope you have an
now
amazing
they're on the
night,
hunt a little
and
bit.
I'll
They're
see you
going to hunt
next one,
down
alright?
Iron Sight. Saw
Bye,
Hellboy
guys.
picking up some more points. Reminder: Hellboy did find one of the Barkles. That's 15.